have the scythe expansion.
Phil has it.
No, he got it for his friend. He told you that 5 times.
Oh my god. He bought like 2 copies of it.
Because I don't think he owns scythe.
Number for him. Yeah, that's true. I'll think about it.
Okay.
Did I see it right? Are we doing Twilight in January?
Yeah.
Let us begin.
You gotta bring Cosmic, right?
That was the only game I was playing.
Yep.
That's the safe bet.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you are all not tech level 0. You are on a planet known as Odessa. You've either lived here your whole life, or you came here on some merchant ship, and you've been sort of stuck here. So you've been looking for jobs. Odessa is primarily an industrial planet. There's a lot of mining that occurs here. It's rich in natural resources, and a lot of factories dot the planet that work with the natural resources that have been mined. So it's a pretty heavily polluted planet. It's really nasty.
Beijing.
There's one, There's one major urban center, Odessa City. About 3 million people live there. Primarily the bureaucracy and a lot of menial laborers. Most of the city is sort of covered in smog, filled with it. So most inhabitants wear respirators if they ever go outside, as well as heavy raincoats to protect from the sort of acid rain.
Yeah.
And most of the food is brought in from other worlds, so it's not the greatest quality. It's heavily processed. So it's a dreary place. Ideally, you want to get the hell out of here. So you got to get a job to raise some money. So, because of that, you have all responded to an advertisement on the local net seeking freelancers for a special project. It's more vague than you'd like, but you're desperate. So you show up to the meeting. The streets are slick with rain as you step into the nondescript building, an industrial area of the city. The room you enter might be generously described as a boardroom, but the paint is peeling. The lights are flickering with age, and the furniture has seen better days. You glance around the room and then take a seat with the other freelancers. At the head of the table is Aaron Vershin, a corporate stooge and fixer, working for Manticore Industries, and your employer for this job. Vershin is dressed casually and looks like he'd be happier in his typical business suit rather than meeting with mercenaries in one of Manticore's mothballed offices. Well, let's not waste any time. 2 days ago, Manticore Industries was robbed. That is, our CEO, Kira Gurov, was robbed. And she would like this matter dealt with without the public embarrassment that would occur if this incident leaked to the press. Kira owns an old free trader, the Free Reign. She uses it for special assignments, where Manticore needs to keep a low profile. The thieves stole the ship, and within the next day they intend to have its identification codes changed and move it off planet. Obviously, we cannot allow that to happen. We need you to locate the ship and return it to Manticore Industries. For this service, you can each expect 500 credits in compensation.
Okay.
Are there any questions?
What do you say the name of the ship was?
Free Reign.
Free Reign.
If I forged identity papers for him. I'm in.
Dead or alive?
Would your scanners have...
What dead or alive?
The kidnap or the robbers.
I don't give a shit. I
I
care
just
about
want
the
the
ship. I want the ship alive.
Oh, I assume. Yeah. Functioning fully. Yeah.
Have your scanners... would they have detected if the ship left Odessa City?
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's
it's safe to say it's somewhere
still
in the
here.
metro. Okay.
I don't know who stole it. I don't know where it is, but I know someone that might. There's a bar near here called the Blast Furnace. Maybe you've heard of it. Caters to ne'er-do-wells. And someone there might have some information.
Okay. We all have like communicators.
Of course.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay. I don't know. Do you guys have any questions for good Mr. Version here? Seems like a pretty straight cut job.
Alright. When you locate the ship, you'll call this number. That's one of our pilots. He'll come to your location and help fly the ship to a meeting location off planet.
Ooh, off planet.
That's right.
Is Manticore? Was it stolen from this planet? I think it was, right? Because
Does that matter?
just no, sir. It doesn't.
Alright.
Yep.
Then get to it.
All right.
You ever heard of the blast furnace?
The bar?
Yeah.
Heard it.
I prefer boilers myself.
So, if you want to purchase any gear, now would be a time. There are automated markets located around the city.
Okay.
Vending machine.
Are we paid up front?
No,
No, of course not.
not a dime.
Then I don't have any money.
If it lists no money,
Unless I do have money, where would it
It
be?
says right in the middle.
yeah,
Money and credits and debt.
you can each have 100 credits to
That's
start
what
with.
mine. That's what mine says.
Nice. I'll upgrade
I have
mine.
50 only, but I will upgrade.
Upgrade. Yep.
Are there limits to things that you can buy?
Of course.
Class A.
Well, I mean, like not even not
would
money
Singularity.
wise.
Yeah.
Missile launching?
I mean like that, but I mean
Yes, limits of all types apply.
I'd like to buy Manticore.
Wow, become
No
the
limit.
CEO.
like a Lazarus patch.
What?
Yeah. If you want to buy some of those, how many do you want?
I assume it's like just like a band-aid, but that does some.
It's better than that.
Well, not a med kit though. Like
No, it's a stabilizer.
yeah, I'll buy 2 of them.
Okay.
We could hire 50 low-skilled prostitutes.
Is there another? Is there another credits sheet?
I mean, if
No.
you want to take the time to find them all.
I mean, I might buy one more thing, but at least you can look.
What's an Atmo filter?
It
Atmosphere.
filters the
Ah, okay.
atmosphere
Kind of what the people probably used in the city, somewhat.
somewhat.
The
Yeah.
respirator thing.
Yeah. I'm sure the respirators are a bit more simple than the Atmo filter.
You're all assumed to have a respirator.
Yeah. You get a back
We all
suit.
talk like Bane/Darth Vader. Got it.
Maybe, or the technology is a lot better, and so it just projects your natural voice.
Holy shit! A distortion cannon.
There's a limit on that.
Yeah, no, I can't afford it anyway. It's cool. Looking at the
So
guns.
since I started the stream without sort of explaining everything, we're playing Stars Without Number. I did a whole primer series on it. If you have 6.5 hours to spare, we're doing just a quick pre-written one-shot. You can look it up on the Stars Without Number subreddit. It's called Free Reign. We have 3 characters here. One is a full-on psychic with telepathy and biopsionics. Correct?
Yep.
We have a partial psychic, partial warrior with telekinesis.
Yeah.
And we have a thug who uses a
Monoblade.
monoblade, right? So a melee character, basically. But I think you two both have laser pistols, I believe. All right, so
We definitely are both
They're all-
intermediate and.
there will be some shots fired. So
Yeah.
this one shot is primarily designed to teach people the system, so it should
I'll
be
trade you time.
pretty good.
What's this?
That's
More
like the
stuff you
buy.
can buy.
You want this?
Yeah.
Thomas just heard prostitutes and he was like,
Yeah,
Search
50,
on-
50
search on my
prostitutes. Just flood the
50
city.
low skill, or I can't afford any high skill.
Of course not.
Where
There's
did you
probably
see
like
these
one
guns?
on the planet.
Are they considered ranged weapons? Where did you see them?
What?
The prostitutes, Thomas. Or is that?
Fred,
Oh, that's
Fred
that
has
one.
some money.
Oh, okay. I don't think I need to buy anything.
I think I might want a gun.
You should have. Don't you have a pistol?
Mm-mm.
Oh no, you've got your blade and what? I mean, the blade is what you live by, man.
Yeah, I could buy a rifle.
Just toss
could,
the
but-
mono blade aside. I can get a gun. Yeah.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
skilled at.
Fuck
Am I
me.
skilled at guns?
Melee.
So
No.
there's 3 combat skills.
Mm-hmm.
There's punch, which is all unarmed attacks. There's stab, which is all melee weapons,
Yep.
and then there's shoot, which is all ranged weapons.
If I don't even have a number there.
If you have no number there and you try to use it, you get a -2 to the roll
Okay.
You have stab probably, right?
Yeah.
for combat skills.
Yeah.
You
If you have no,
stab.
if you have no number next to a skill that's not a combat skill, you get -1 to the roll.
Yeah. Yeah, 0 is better than nothing.
Yep.
I see some field equipment.
I mean, some of them you won't even be able to attempt
Right.
if you don't have enough.
0.
I want to heal. You can't.
No.
You're not
That's
capable.
why you have a Lazarus pen.
That's why.
Or you have me touch you.
True. Biopsionics.
Yep.
Or, I mean, that alone would probably make him enough money on the planet, but
Just sounds bad though. Come. will
I think
touch
you played a character pretty similar to that once upon a time.
Let me
Where,
put this in your mouth.
Bring comfort to them.
Thomas, you buy anything or no?
Rope.
Prostitutes?
Okay. It's Boondock Saints Hall.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I don't know. I'm looking at if we need anything out of here. Survival kit.
Hey, having credits isn't bad either. We're going
That's
to
true.
a bar.
I'm
What's
gonna
a,
have to
what's a
grease some
telescoping pole?
I knew you'd ask about that.
Wait,
It's
what?
a pole that extends.
Mm-hmm.
I think,
That's it.
yeah. Like, it's like this normally, but it can extend out to 10 feet.
Like a Goku stick.
What's it useful for? Is it heavy?
I'm not going to
So
tell you.
imagine if you're falling between a chasm, Thomas. And you
That could
There
be
you
possible.
I mean, that's better than starfishing, I'll tell you that much.
Does it support like weight? Is it like a thin pole?
Oh man, he's getting.
Like is it for
He
flags?
wants to.
Is
He
it
really
like a
wants to
weapon?
know the
Oh
science.
my god.
I'm not going to say anything.
Alright, we can just.
It's
move
just
on.
listed in the shop as telescopic
Yeah,
pole.
yeah.
That's all you know.
What's an Insta panel? A glow bug? I could get a few of those.
An Instapanel is something you set up in front of you, and it can take a certain amount of damage
Yeah.
before
It's a cover.
cracking.
Portable cover
Yeah.
would be
A
a,
glow
good way.
bug is a small disc-shaped thing that emits a very bright light when you slap it on something.
Like blinding light or just illumination?
Illumination. I mean, if you're in a dark room and it suddenly pops on, yeah, you'd be blinded. But
Illumination.
normally, no.
I'll buy a backpack
Okay.
and binoculars.
Just goes with these mundane.
Very mundane thing.
After asking
All these questions about the telescopic pole. It's like a backpack. with binoculars. Great.
And hold on, while we're at it, I want at least one glow bug.
Okay.
And then you'll have it in your mouth at the bar, and you'll open your mouth. And be, ah!
Blind them.
It's just a good bar trick.
It is good bar trick. When they say we don't serve your kind here, you go, ah.
What is this? It's non-encumbering equipment? No, stowed equipment in my back. Did I already have a backpack? Maybe I didn't need to buy it. It's already on the character sheet.
You've got a
Does it say backpack?
It says I have a Lazarus patch and a comp pad in my backpack. I'm just gonna buy binoculars and a glow bug.
Okay. Great. That being done,
I owned nothing. Oh, we were vagabonds, so probably.
Right.
you all head to the
Blast.
warehouse district, which is a very boring, gloomy place. But the one bright spot is the blast furnace. You cover your eyes against the drizzle as you step onto the curb in front of your destination. A neon sign that says "The Bee Furnace" flickers over the door. Most of one word is burned out, and clearly maintenance of the property is not near the high end of the owner's list. A tough-looking bouncer stands outside the stained door that leads to the interior. You hear the dull thumping of music from within. The bouncer looks you up and down. 10 credits cover.
Here's where the campaign ends.
Yep, this is zero New Yen. Yep, I know.
Don't
how it
ever
goes.
ask me for a
I
dime.
know how it goes.
Like in an RPG, that just seems like such an outrageous demand. Even though in person, like
Why?
if you
Why
go,
does it?
We're
Why
not-
does it have to be outrageous in
We're
an
not
RPG?
hot. We're not hot chicks. We're vagabonds and
Yeah, you're.
we're
If you had brought those prostitutes with, maybe you
Yeah,
could
would have
waive
been
it.
cheaper. Could have bought 5 low-class prostitutes for the price of this cover.
Yep. You could have an entourage.
But here's where we are. I'll pay.
Alright.
I'll pay him.
I'll pay too. I was thinking about using some telepathy thing, but psychics have a very complex relationship with the populace at large, depending on what planet you're on. All right. Is this from Blade?
It is.
Yeah, that's
This,
nice.
is, the,
Actually
this is the
armored.
go-to nightclub
Yeah.
music, as far as I'm concerned.
Nice. Gyro watched Blade the other day. Last Monday she watched
It's a
Blade.
great movie.
Yep.
Okay.
Although she says that the CGI in like the last third of the movie isn't aging well.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. The thumping of music fills your ears as you enter this large and apparently repurposed industrial site. The enormous concrete floor is filled with dancing bodies, stumbling past each other in various states of intoxication. Above you, metal catwalks cross back and forth, and a DJ wearing dark shades and sporting a red mohawk keeps the party thumping from his high perch. To one side is a long bar, dotted with bodies hovering over drinks.
So we were told we could find someone here, but we didn't get a name.
We can get a name.
You know what it looks like?
I don't,
No,
think
no,
they,
ship.
I don't think they told us. They just said they had a contact.
How would we find him?
Yeah, we didn't really ask that.
Don't worry, but just have a good time and
Yeah.
It'll happen.
Just let it happen.
I wanna.
I want to order a drink.
Should let a glow bug go.
Just plaster it on some drunk's face.
No, is it actually a bug? Like, does it move?
No. It's just like an adhesive light, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you're getting a drink at the bar.
Yep.
What are you drinking?
Is there a drink menu or
No.
no?
Not at the
See a
blast
menu.
furnace. Don't try and ask for a menu.
Yeah. What did the guy next to me order?
The guy next to you ordered
What do you say?
Zelox.
Is she human?
Is it a female
Yeah.
bartender or male?
It is a male.
Does that affect what drink you order?
Yeah.
I'll order a red cosmic.
Alright. That'll be 4 credits each.
Okay.
Try to get us in trouble right away.
I don't care. I'm just here to have a good time.
Well, the
at the bar.
bartender, I just feel like either
That's what he's gonna say through the whole thing. I'm just here to have a good time.
I try to say in the nicest way to the bartender. Do you know anything about Manticore?
I'm sure he does. Who hasn't heard of Manticore?
Huh?
Manticore. What, is that a drink?
It's a company of some sort.
Oh yeah, Manticore Industries. Of course. They don't have to plan it.
Okay.
Are you new here?
Clearly, I haven't been up with the times.
You're already drunk.
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
Something green.
Something green.
Yeah.
He's gonna crap his pants and cup for you. Yeah.
Alright, I'll get you something green. He starts rummaging under the counter.
Yeah.
That's an Applebee's order right there.
So
Alright.
I
He
figured
puts a glass of some green slop.
on the house.
8 credits.
Oh, 8. That's like from an alien's brain matter.
Yeah.
Really, really exotic drink.
I give him the 8 credits.
Alright.
Well, one of you who has a good notice should scan the room, looking for like a capable type.
I have 0 numbers.
Likewise.
Okay, then we all have equal notice.
Do we? Yeah.
Look for a discerning
someone
patron.
that notices us.
Yeah.
Everybody's staggering around.
I mean-
can we see someone that's actually paying attention to us?
Right, like random dancers, I don't think would be anybody remotely connected to this.
Maybe
But.
that's exactly the problem.
Maybe those guys by the DJ.
Well, yeah. So we'll scan like the different booths and stuff.
All right, I'll take some notices then.
All right.
This is all D6 rolls, right?
It's 2d6 with it's going to be a skill and an attribute, so it's always one of each. So
Yeah.
with notice, it's probably going to be
I think inner wisdom.
wisdom would probably
Yeah.
be.
So if you have a nothing, it's just a nothing. Like if you don't have a modifier, it's just
You don't have a modifier for what?
wisdom. Like I don't have a
Everything
negative.
has a modifier.
It's 0. Well, I'm saying it's a 0.
Yeah.
So it's
you
a
don't
0
add
for
anything.
both of them.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
no negative or
No
positive.
negative, no
Yeah,
positive.
it would be a negative
If you
had-
didn't have a
Zero.
skill number.
Right.
You did have
Is it
0.
important which number is which?
Of
What?
these?
Like
No,
one for
you're
the
just adding it.
one for the skill and one for the attribute.
You're just adding it all together.
Oh. 6.
9.
also 6.
All right. You.
The guy with the green drink?
Did you drink the green thing?
Not yet.
Okay.
Because he asked as I was picking
All right.
it up.
All right. You scan your eyes across the very busy, bustling dance floor. You see along the sides of the room there are some booths. And you see one guy who does sort of look in your direction, and he looks, you'd say, nervous,
I was
perhaps.
going to say sweaty. Like,
But
Yeah,
he's the one who-
sweaty. That's probably good. He looks sweaty.
He's the one who notices.
He's
this.
the one who
Okay,
sees. You
so I'll
guys are just
keep
looking at
drinking-
the pretty
yeah.
girls and stuff
Oh yeah.
like that.
That's
Yep.
what they're
We
distracted
can't
by.
really avert our
Right,
eyes from
yeah.
that. Okay.
Alright, so I'll turn away from them and I'll just kind of whisper to these guys his location. He
Sure.
definitely noticed us.
Shall we go say hello?
Sure. I'm very apprehensive to drink this green drink.
Oh.
That's what you wanted.
Yeah, I
You
guess.
wanted something green.
Alright, I will. It was like a shot, you said, right?
No, I don't think
a
so.
little bit bigger.
So it's
than
something
that.
I can sip. It's not something I'm gonna chug.
Yeah, you could probably say.
Alright.
I'll give you 10 credits if you slam it.
I don't know if I have that in
What's the
me.
consistency?
Alright.
Yeah,
I thought you
I
were.
take a
you
little.
lost.
I take
I
a
thought-
little taste just
I
to
thought
see
you were
like
hungry.
what I'm. Like, is it like smoothie like consistency? Is it
A thicker smoothie.
okay?
It tastes organic.
Oh, great!
Although, that could go in a few different
It
directions.
sure could.
Maybe it's good for you.
That's why I asked for green. I thought it would be
I mean,
healthy.
it's not like any drink I've ever seen at a bar. I'll be honest.
All right, 10 credits. You can afford that?
Yeah. But
Slam it.
okay.
Slam it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can add 10 credits to your.
Yeah, you can add 10 credits, and then let's get just a Constitution roll.
Oh, my con is a +1. That's a get 1d6 now, right?
No, it's always 2d6,
Oh.
but there's no skill involved here.
6.
Okay, you take 2 damage,
All right.
and you're gonna feel queasy for a few days.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, you have no idea what you just consumed.
Well, there we go.
Okay, now that that's done.
I think at the very end of the session is when the alien bursts out
Oh,
of his
yeah.
chest.
While you're all flying away in your ship.
So that we can spread the alien
Oh
to
yeah,
other planets.
that starts a whole big thing. That guy just like wiped his shoe off and stuff onto a
Yeah.
cup.
Coming in green.
Yeah, the green. That's not a good color to pick randomly.
Nope.
Alright, what are you guys doing?
We're gonna approach the guy who Mert pointed out to us.
And go see what's up that sweaty man.
Yep.
All 3 of you?
Yep.
Okay.
Nothing subtle about this.
Unless Mert wants to take a moment to collect himself.
I'll do that.
Alright, so just the 2 of you.
Yep.
The queasiness may come on pretty quickly.
Okay. So he's you're looking around, you can see sweat glistening off the strobe lights.
Alright.
Hey.
Mind if we join you? I just kind of raise my glass in a convivial way.
Sure. Why not?
Name's Zartan.
Oh. Shoddy.
Shoddy. Says, boy, a lot of action in here tonight, Shoddy.
This is the place to be.
Yeah. I feel like for all the shitholes on this planet, this one's okay. But,
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you believe in...
I haven't seen you here before.
No, can't say it. I mean, I suppose Zartan, I don't know what his life has been up to this
No.
point, but I'll just assume his statement is true.
Having fun.
I mean, yeah, he could have just not seen you.
Yeah, yep. I say, well, I try to get around, Shoddy. For some reason, and I apologize if I'm mistaken, but you look like a man who might be able to help somebody get off planet. I want to use telepathy to observe his emotional state at this statement.
Okay. Let me look it up.
Okay. Is that a trained only skill?
That is a benefit of being a psychic. If you have no psychic background in your character, you can't train those skills, I don't think.
Okay.
But I've only read like 60 pages, so I'm not as well versed.
Yeah, you're either born a psychic or you're
right.
not. It's not something you learn.
I can't just take a -1.
No, because not all skills you can just freeball like that. Yep.
Psionics, telepathy, and that's your core ability, I think.
I'm not sure how to determine core ability, but
It's
I mean
the main telepathy. Yeah,
it's listed
Observe
at
emotional states.
Yep.
Okay. So this is committing effort for the day.
Nice. But this guy, Shoddy's the man. It's got to be him.
So how much effort do you have?
Still navigating the character sheet here.
It's,
I have 4 psionic effort.
Okay, so you just have to know one is committed for the day. That's usually what the poker chips are for.
Okay.
Okay, you can tell that emotionally he is nervous.
Okay. Yeah.
But you can also feel sort of a background emotion of pride.
All right.
Did you ask him something?
Yeah.
Who said it?
I said he looks like the kind of guy
that can help someone get
get
off
off
planet.
world. Yes.
Well,
I must
of
be
course, money makes the world go
So-
round.
Minimum 1.
So if you got the credits,
You might have 2.
something
I
could
have
be arranged.
My associate
Mine says
here,
1 plus
and
highest
we're both
psychic skill
professionals.
plus highest
Thomas,
wizard found.
what's
You
your
have
name?
psychic skill? I'm T.
Associate T and I.
Yeah.
We're professionals.
Professional what?
We take on odd jobs.
Here
But
and
also,
there.
yeah.
Mostly
Okay.
there.
But I gotta say that Odessa, I think that's the name of the planet. Right? Yep. It you can't spend every day inside the blast furnace, and we have our sights on maybe getting out of here.
Well, I'm a bit of a professional myself, you see. I'm what you'd call a mechanic. Fix things that don't work too well. So that includes ships.
And how's the shipping business these days, Shoddy? You got a lot of fine craft to look at?
It's looking up. Just recently, I handled something pretty nice, I must say. But never mind that. You want to get off planet? It's going to cost you.
All right, Shoddy. What's the going rate for your trade these days?
2 passengers.
3. We have one associate who's stirring over his drink at the bar.
3 passengers.
Yeah.
Do you have a destination in mind?
To be honest, Shoddy, we haven't been thinking that far ahead, but somewhere within the system where we can get a
it makes
fresh
it
take.
cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh, we could swing that for, let's say, 300 credits.
All right. Now, that sort of capital we can scrape together pretty quickly. Don't carry that around me on my person, but you know, Shadi, with this new piece that you've acquired.
Well, let's not be too hasty. I didn't say I acquired it. I just happened to work on it.
Okay.
You know,
Well,
when the big wigs need somebody to fix a big project, they call in Shadi.
and you're not under any kind of heat for that, are you? Because that's the sort of thing we could help take care of, as opposed to giving you, the full credits. I know sometimes favors can carry even more weight than money.
Well, when you're in the professional business, as I believe you to be, there's always a bit of heat. But I don't know if it's something you could really deal with.
Challenge accepted.
I mean, this is a big target.
T's blade there has gotten us through some pretty big targets before, and let's just say I have my own set of skills as far as.
Does he? Can I hear any of this from where I am? As I
Probably
slowly
not.
walk
Can you hear
over,
across the
recovering.
house?
The
Well,
loud nightclub blasting music? No.
I'm starting
You're
to
not
walk.
an alien.
I'm starting to walk over.
You'd have to be where they are
Okay.
to hear it.
I feel like now I've recovered enough to walk over.
Who's this? Is this your friend?
Ah, yes.
This is our third wheel.
I had a bad drink. Does he have a drink in his hand?
Of course.
Okay.
You should get a red cosmic. They're the best.
Nice.
I asked for green. I'll never do it again.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Well, if you could take care of an individual for me, I suppose we could waive the fee.
We're listening.
I like that.
Everything's on the table right now, Shadi. You don't have to worry about confidentiality or about trust with us.
All right. It's this it's a fellow named Version.
Is that with a V?
That's with a V. Yeah. Works for that Manticore.
Okay.
You take him out and eats off.
So we
What
got
is he?
hired.
Do you know anything about him?
5 minutes.
We did.
Because-
We got hired by that guy.
Oh,
Out
was
of
that
out
guy?
of character, we got hired.
I
by
thought
that
his
guy.
name
Yeah.
was
Wait,
Rika
hold on.
or something
He's
like that.
asking us
To kill the guy who hired us to find. Yes.
And who
But the guy
told
hired
us to go talk to this guy?
No, he didn't. He said somebody might know here. Probably
Oh.
because he knows. He said that kind of riffraff socializes here.
We're looking for someone who stole a ship.
He just wants the ship back. Manticore does.
Version does.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're gonna have a decision to make
Yeah,
if we
of
want to
course.
stick with the original plan and either coerce this guy into telling where the ship is, tail him when we leave the club, or
So
think about killing
the
Version.
500 credits each was from Version to get the ship back.
Yep.
But this guy's offering us.
If we kill Version,
off-planet.
we can go off planet.
Okay.
He's saying, so we have to weigh the promise of a fixer at Blast Furnace to take us away, or a corporate fixer who's just offering us straight credit for the
Right.
job. So.
Alright.
All right. Good. I mean, so is off.
Okay, not yet, Ming. Sorry. I'm going back to out again.
So it's kind of in between game.
You're talking in our
Is
brain.
off planet like? Is this
We
just
leave Odessa.
transportation? Is this like a plane ticket, or is like he's setting us up somewhere? Like
We don't know I didn't specify anything.
I see what he's saying, yeah.
maybe we should ask him.
You're asking, that's a pretty tall order, though.
Well,
It's a big company.
I mean, is there?
I said it was a big order.
Yeah.
I'm just stating the
I mean, what's your name, Merc? Your character?
Arth.
Arf?
Arth.
Oh, okay. Alright, we can pay the man, too. It's a 300 credit price to get off, so.
Sure.
Well,
So that offer's there as well.
yeah. We're gonna stir on it a little bit, Shoddy.
All right. If you need some money, there's a company. I just did some work for them. Big job. They're
Shoddy, you are just full of surprises, and let me buy you a drink when we're done talking here.
all right.
All right.
The red cosmic, of course.
Yeah, yeah,
course.
okay, yeah.
The green Green Goblin.
Called the
No, don't touch that.
called the Red Sun Trading Company.
It's already better than the solo film.
UN
Yeah.
or ON?
What?
UN or ON?
UN. It's got to be UN.
UN.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now, these cats, they deal in smuggling. Right.
Yep.
So, I don't know if I can trust you. I don't know.
After what
These
we've
guys
already,
drinking green drinks.
after what we've already discussed, you question our trust.
So, guys, let's take a
Yeah,
look.
don't blame it on
Take
my
take a look at
never
your
drinking.
take a look at your social skills here.
I'm gonna need a talk.
This is
check
where
from somebody.
as a psychic, I'm not really as useful because I don't even have 0 in talk.
I connect.
I talk.
Is that social? Or is that like
Connect is
mechanics?
about finding people. You could have used that when you walked into the bar.
Fine, shoddy, but yeah. One of you should just talk
I-
sweet
I don't
nothings to
have any.
shoddy with talk. It's got to
Oh,
be you.
I have
I think
zero
it's
talk.
Murph.
So do I.
You gotta tell him. Well, I won't tell you what to tell him. It's cool.
Well,
Better if you just.
What are you worried about, Shiny? We're pretty capable. And as I say that, I lift his drink out of his
What? Okay.
hand with one hand. Maybe you see a little bit of a subtle just going like that.
All right. Give me a charisma, talk,
Okay.
and take +1.
So +2 overall. Ooh,
'Cause
12.
that's good. It's good to just, like demonstrate you're a psychic, but not in like really creepy way. Because
No.
some people can just totally
That's
freak
why
out
it's just
if
a
you're
little.
yeah.
It's
So
just
that's
enough where he's
good,
like,
yeah.
oh wait,
Yeah.
what's?
You are professionals. Okay. All right. I'm impressed.
And Shoddy, the way I see it is, if we help this little job for Red Sun, I mean, looks good for us, looks good for you. We're all just a professional network here.
All right.
Yep.
These guys are professionals. They don't fuck around. So they don't normally do this, but they stole a spaceship. It's a free merchant. They stole it from Manticore Industries. So this was a big job.
Hence that version guy.
Right.
Okay.
He's looking for him.
Yep.
So they don't normally do this, so that's why they had to call me, because it was a little beat up. And so they called me in, fixed it up a little bit.
Shoddy, you a baller. Yeah,
That's
Shoddy.
right.
Yeah, okay,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
And so I changed his transponders for him, wiped the ID codes, and they're planning to shoot it out. So I heard they're looking for some people to maybe operate it.
That's an even easier way for us to get off.
They're looking to
an
go.
option, yeah.
They're looking to go out of the system.
Deep space.
Well,
No,
I don't have specifics, but I know
Okay,
they're
yeah.
not sticking around here. So I could tell you where this is at.
Shoddy, I think you just found the best option for us.
It's gonna cost you.
Understandably so.
I prefer not to drink any more green drinks.
I don't think Shoddy cares about how much of that swill you pour down your throat, my friend.
100 credits.
I spent it all on rope.
I think we could scrape that together, but
How much you got?
what are you gonna give us, Shoddy? You gonna give us a number on a con? What do you
I'm
think?
gonna tell you the building where this thing is at, where they're putting it all together.
All right.
How much money do you have? I have no idea how
Now,
much
can we is there a skill to sense is he being
motive,
straight with us?
deception, that type of
Yeah.
thing.
I suppose I can do another telepathy, but that would be 2 effort done. So I'd prefer not to.
Let me just double check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really see
Notice.
one that lead. No.
It might be noticed, but let me check. Where the hell are the skill lists?
Precognition.
No, that's like predicting the future.
Yeah, that'd be a sweet power to have. Oh, sweet skill.
Yeah.
You can get it as a psychic.
Yeah, I know.
That might be like a level 2.
Yeah. Notice. Notice allows you to read the emotional state of other people. Obviously, he's the best at it since he's a telepath.
But he need the effort.
But he'd have to
part.
commit effort. Yeah.
Oh wait, just to notice?
Like,
Is he good at noticing?
He can
I've
read
got
their
a
minds.
0.
literally.
Do I have the best as a 0?
No, we're all zeros.
Oh, okay. Can we all do this then?
I mean, of course.
All right.
He just won't.
I don't know
He's
if you
just
can
not
communicate
using.
it to each other
No.
in front of him. But
No, it's just
yeah,
more-
you can all
But
do it.
if one of us has a good feeling, can just lead the way and say, "We'll pay the man."
Yeah. Really good.
Yeah.
I did not. I wrote a 7.
I've got an 11.
Ooh.
Yep.
That's pretty big.
Hit them with the 7, 7, 11. Yeah.
Well, Thomas thinks he's a great guy.
Yep.
You sense that he's still nervous
Yep.
about just the entire thing.
Sure.
Because he's
That's
he's talking a bigger game, obviously,
Yeah.
than he actually has.
that's still not necessarily damning,
No, no.
He does seem to like you,
though. Okay.
but you're not sure if he's telling you the entire whole truth.
Okay. Might just be something we risk.
Yeah, we have to make that choice.
Yeah.
We actually have many options that we could
No,
go.
we do. Again,
But at least the 100 credits would get us knowing where this is. That's the one thing,
He just
It would
tells
give
us
you a
the
lead.
truth.
Absolutely.
which is big. How much money do you have, Thomas?
He doesn't want to tell you.
because he doesn't want to have to.
55, 60, 65.
Oh, that's not that bad. And you have what?
76.
That's
I
not
paid you 10.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We each. I have 32, so we pretty
Alright.
much take all my money, and then everybody pays about. You guys just have to fork over 2
Merd,
more each.
you have so little. I say you pay 25.
How do you have
Okay.
so little even after making 10?
I bought 2 Lazarus patches. They're 30 apiece.
What those do again? Heal you?
Something. We'll find out.
So Mert can pay 25.
Okay.
And then if I pay 35.
Why don't you do 26 so it's an even number for you two?
Oh, so that.
What? How much do you pay?
74, so divided by 2.
How much do you pay?
36 each.
Oh,
No,
okay.
37 each.
Alright. You ready to pay 37, Thomas?
See, it's still
We
easy
can
to
always
have
give more
that.
money. We can just murder somebody.
That's gotta be more than 100.
It's not.
37?
Yeah.
33, 33, 33 is 99.
Yeah, I'm paying 26. I don't have
Oh,
33.
Okay, but 26.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's painful, Thomas. We gotta do it.
Alright, 37.
You pay up. Alright. I'm glad we can do business.
Yep.
Alright, there's
Shoddy, this isn't a threat, but you're not screwing us over on this. We're not gonna go to Red Sun and they're gonna be like sniping us the moment we come up there or something, right? We're professionals, but I prefer not to go into a bloodbath.
no, I mean unless you start it.
Shotty's a good guy.
I just
Let
wanna
him
make sure. I just
let-
wanna
okay.
make sure.
So there's this facility near here in Odessa City. It's owned by the Red Sun Trading Company. It's mostly a warehouse. And that's where the ship is. They've got some front offices there. That's where you can get what you need.
He gives us the address.
He gives you the address.
Is it safe for us to just knock on the front door? Give your name. Will you be a good enough name to give, or you want to be disconnected from all of this?
I'd rather you keep me out of it.
Okay.
You know, they called me in for this one job. I don't think I have a lot of cred there.
Okay.
Okay. Good stuff.
All right. You still have to buy him that drink, right?
Now, who means he forgets about that?
Okay.
You think
Well, now that you brought it up.
forget? He spends every night here.
All right.
He lives for the Red Cosmic.
Yeah, the Red Cosmic was only
I'll-
4.
One of the call girls or whatever.
Okay,
I'll
yeah.
tell her to bring him out.
Another
drink
4
it.
credits.
All right.
Cheaper than
Cheers.
my green piece of crap. It cost me 8.
Greenpeace.
Yeah.
That's what you get
I
for
mean,
drinking
that thing
green
costed nothing.
Yeah,
He
of
just
course.
didn't like you.
Yeah, they screw it with
Whatever. I asked him too many questions.
credits from the
So, do you guys know math floor? Give me something green. Just
Dang
know
it.
anything about the world.
Yeah, no, you gotta set yourself up for that.
No, you sure did.
Yeah. Great.
How far away do we estimate this warehouse is?
Well, do you want to go there immediately?
No.
I guess we
time
should
like
probably
present.
talk to just
Yeah,
like we
should
talked
probably, like,
out of game, but probably in game we
Yeah,
should be
okay, so
discussing
what
what our
is-
options are.
Is there like a deal going on there, or is this just sort of keeping the ship?
That's
What's
what
this
it's.
location?
Well, from what we've made it sound, that's where they're keeping the ship.
Okay. And what do you say is a garage?
Warehouse.
Alright, I wonder if it's guarded.
That's what we're gonna find out.
Yeah. I can use my binoculars. Should we wait? I think we should do some recon during the day. Maybe tomorrow night we make our move.
Isn't it night right now?
Exactly, but like it's
Well,
might be
I
hard to do recon.
Yeah, it's about 8:30.
I mean, we could drive by
Alright, guys, so
and see what it looks like.
do we go to the warehouse next, you think?
See, there we go.
Maybe. That's what you're talking about.
Because,
It's 8:30 p.m. I'll say that.
okay.
Please check the scene.
I mean, it just so happens this planet has a 24-hour.
Oh, of
That's what I was gonna say. I thought they said like a day before they expected it to be.
I
gone.
think like every planet in
24
Stars
hour
Without
day.
Number has a 24-hour cycle, day night. Just,
Yeah. It's just better
like,
to
it's just
use it
easier
for
that
that,
way.
yeah.
I mean, I think for some you can mix it up, but
Oh, it'll be okay.
We're good.
okay.
Alright. I was afraid my binoculars won't be at maximum use at night.
You need
Worry
your
about your
night
damn
vision
binoculars,
goggles.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did they sell those?
I mean, they
Yeah,
sell.
they're too expensive.
Yeah, there you go.
Because the problem
There are
is
limits.
But if I combine this glow
we
bug
shouldn't message
That's not how things
with
work.
binoculars,
No,
That's
because
not how things work.
if it's not actually in this warehouse, he'd be really pissed off if he sends like a team in.
It's empty.
Yeah. Or no, he wants us just to recover the ship and meet off world with the ship. I
No,
think.
call a pilot to come get it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so at
But
any rate,
we have to identify.
we don't
that
have
it's
to
there.
commit to anything, but it's good to know that it's actually there before we have to force to make that decision.
Sounds good.
I'm also thinking one of us could stay here and tail Shady when he leaves. Because if he did screw us over, then payback.
You know.
I feel like
That
Monoblade.
that sounds like a job for T.
Alright. You find yourself some cozy corner of the club.
Yeah, I'll just look for some
Yeah.
low skilled prostitutes in here
And blend
Wait.
in. Yeah.
and blend in with the crowd.
Okay.
Well.
And we'll go to the warehouse.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Well then, we'll go to you two. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's gonna be stuck there for a while.
Yeah. How far away is it? Do we need to take transportation, or is it reasonably close?
I don't know what you consider reasonable.
Within a half an hour walk.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll just walk there.
Are we vehicleless? Are we taking a bus to crime scenes again?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's
I
always
mean, you're in
fun.
a major city,
Okay.
so
Yep.
it's not that bad. Okay. So you walk over to the address.
Yep.
The Red Sun Trading Office is a low, squat structure built to maximize efficiency and minimize both expense and attention. It blends in seamlessly with dozens of other similar warehouses in this industrial area of the city. The front of the building appears to be a few small offices, while the rear is a large square warehouse. The perimeter is guarded by a chain link fence. On the east side, a protrusion appears to be a large air filtration system of some kind. Red Sun's worn logo appears on one side of the main entrance. A pair of double doors that look securely locked.
No lights on
You do see a light on in the front,
in the
like
office.
right through the double doors.
Mostly quiet,
Yep.
at least where we can tell.
A ship could definitely fit in through like one of the loading doors. Would you say?
I mean, you want to go around to the back?
Yeah.
Okay, you circle the facility.
Yep.
You see that there is a rear door,
Mm-hmm.
but there's no rear loading doors.
Okay.
In fact, you found no loading doors whatsoever.
Are we actually like? We're walking like the chain link fence around the outside.
Yep.
Okay,
Going through the vents.
We could just go up top. I'm gonna go on top.
Can you fly up there? I don't know how I'm gonna get up there.
Can you fly?
I could just check. Maybe they
Alright.
let it in up there. It's a ship, right?
You go check.
Okay.
I'll stay here.
So, Mang,
Yes.
I can move freely over vertical or overhanging surfaces.
Okay.
So how does that work with the chain link fence? Like, we're talking like a cutting type of chain link fence, or are we talking just one I just can kind of climb over?
I mean, you can climb over it, sure.
Now, how does this work then? Vertical surfaces. Can I just Spider-Man it up the wall? No,
Well, you didn't. Hold on.
He's already up there. He saw the ship.
Yeah,
You know.
we already won.
I did not
Yeah,
say
no.
any of those words.
Yeah.
Those are not my words.
Let me check your
That's what it says. Level 0 I can exert as with one hand, and level 1 is connect transversal. Move freely over vertical or overhanging surfaces.
What's the
So
nature of that power? Psychic?
It's part of telekinesis, I think. So he has telepathy, I have telekinesis.
I could biosponic
you can cross any solid surface strong enough to bear 5 kilos of weight.
Oh, it's a building.
What's a suit ripper?
Yeah. Okay. So you're also using that to get over the chain link fence.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figure that makes it easier.
Okay. Then you just walk up the side of the building.
Okay.
And you reach the roof.
And do I see anything?
You see that it looks decorated to be a landing pad.
Okay.
But you also see that it looks like a big portion of the roof could open.
Like a bridge parting way, like a retractable, a
Mhm.
dome type of.
Yeah. Well, that's promising, but still doesn't confirm what we need.
No, it doesn't. Alright. I'll walk back down
Okay.
to him and say it's quite possible that's how this ship got in there if it's inside. I don't know if you
gotta
want-
go in through the vents, my friend.
Alright, if that's the way you want to do it. Do we see vents on the
There
building?
was a
I know an air vent was there, big
On the east side, there's a large air filtration system.
yeah. Want me to just go on by myself?
I can't climb a fence. No, I mean I probably could, but
Is it that
you're better suited. I mean, you can just walk on surfaces like it's no big deal.
No, cool. Alright. I'll go over to the filtration thing. Seem like it's running.
Yes.
Does it seem hazardous for you to go in? Maybe
Yeah.
that's
I mean, there's no large fan blades or anything.
Or it's very like
There's a vent cover. That's what you see.
alright. How do I take the vent cover off?
Well, he decides that. Thomas, do you hang out with Shady during this period, or do you just watch him from across the room?
Shoddy, I'm just gonna hang out with you.
I mean, I'll probably just hang out. I won't be like with him.
Okay, so you're just
prostitutes.
milling around like he
Yep.
was. You keep an eye on him for a while. You see him get several more drinks, and finally, he stumbles towards the exit.
Right?
You must be a shadow.
Yep. I'll try to.
Yeah,
follow him, but
I'll send
without-
you a
without notice.
I'll send you a text like, still no ship confirmation, but not ruled out yet.
Okay, you begin trailing him. I will need a Dex sneak with +2.
Fly casual, but don't look like you're flying casual. Or no, keep your distance to me, but don't look like you're trying to keep it.
Yeah, good thing I got a good roll because I don't have good stats.
Alright.
-1 if you have nothing in that skill.
Correct.
Alright, then 11.
Alright.
That's pretty good.
That's good. Okay, he does not realize that you are ever there.
Where is he walking? Is he getting into a vehicle?
He does not get into a vehicle. He walks a bit of ways, about 15 minutes. You follow Shoddy's drunken stumble to a decrepit-looking apartment building. He nervously looks around, but is too intoxicated to notice your presence. You stay just out of sight as the mechanic opens the door to his small apartment and disappears inside.
Alright.
You have experienced murdering people in their apartments. But usually
Make
you're
'em-
there before they get home.
Make
Yeah.
him retarded.
Now I know, I'll make note of the location
Okay.
and I'll go back to the club.
Alright.
And I'll wait for further word.
Alright.
Okay. Mert, did you figure anything out?
I'm gonna just have to try to do it with my hands. I don't have any knives.
You're strong.
You're gonna wrench it off.
Yeah.
Huh? Just-
That's the best I can
Okay,
do.
give me a strength exert.
Okay. So if you don't, you said it's a -1 if you don't have anything in the...
That is correct.
Okay. I rolled good.
Nice.
9.
Okay.
That's with the -1.
Take another damage.
Okay.
You sort of cut up your hands a bit.
I'm gonna biopsionics you when you come back to me.
Alright.
He's gonna touch you.
Yeah.
But you do use enough raw force to just yank part of the vent off
Okay.
that would allow for entrance.
I go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah.
That's his confidence boost. He's
Yeah.
trying to
Everything.
embed my or give my emotions the
Yep.
boost they need. Okay. I will try to climb in and crawl in through there.
Okay. Are you trying to be stealthy?
Yeah, well, definitely.
Okay, give me a dex sneak.
So neither of those. 0 and a -1.
Oh god.
2 and a 1 equals 2.
Just hear Radigan coming
Yeah,
through the
it's
vents.
just like-
man.
So what's effort good for in this situation?
You have no effort.
I
Oh,
got 3.
No effort.
Hey, or 3
That's
effort.
for your
So-
psionic ability.
You were effortless.
Oh, only for psionic?
That's only for psionic abilities.
No.
Can I move freely over the surface?
I mean, you did move freely,
Loudly
but you
and
just did it
freely.
loudly.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you make a lot of noise. And you hear from like 10 feet away, inside the building, what the fuck?
Okay. So that was just me moving not very far.
You got like, I mean, it's not a big filtration system. So
Okay.
you got like 6 feet through it. You can see part way into the room.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
So it's very close. It's not
You're
very
pretty
far.
close. Yeah, that's why I
Okay.
said it's only 10 feet away.
Okay.
And you hear like the unclasping of a holster and heavy footsteps.
How many footsteps?
From what you can tell, one.
I keep moving forward.
Okay. Oh God. Do you enter the room? Do you leave the filtration system?
No. But
Okay,
I
so
have
you're-
my laser pistol like this.
Okay, so you're right, like at the exit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be funny.
And my kinesis wrap's also
Okay.
ready, so it's both ready.
All right. You hear like 6 feet away from you. You hear, "Who's ever in there? Come out with your hands up."
But I don't see anything past him. Is it lit in here?
Yes.
Do I see anything?
No, the way it's angled, you see like, I mean, you see a lot of the room. It looks pretty sparse. It looks like maybe a security office.
Okay.
You see through a set of doors at the corner of the room. You see through them, and you see the front entrance.
Okay.
So this is a room off of the front entrance. But you can't see him, because he's obviously...
Sure.
Not
Do I
you.
see
You
anything?
should just go.
So he can't see me technically. He's off to the side.
Right,
and
that's why I said who's ever in there.
Can I see anything in front of me, like where not that could be moved? So I'm trying to like distract him. Maybe like a barrel or a
Barrel?
or
take
you know,
it.
Security
or like
office.
or a can of something that would be.
You see a file cabinet.
I wanna.
Okay. You have enough for like one hand movement, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think you commit effort for like the day
Correct.
or something. Oh gosh, I should look that up.
I have no idea, but if it's like Godbound,
I mean, it's a lot like
in the power, it would probably say what it
yeah. I
was
know.
required to use or do exerting
The
it. So obviously, I don't want to kill a man. That's not.
Oh, it's commit effort for the scene.
Oh, okay.
That's not bad.
Okay.
So I try to push that file cabinet over, so he thinks he's like there's more going on than just me.
Okay. Yes, you can do that. So the file cabinet like lurches and then collapses with a
And then
huge
I-
bang.
I want to move back. So like I'm doing like this, and like I'm literally moving myself back.
Okay.
So I really want to spook. I'm more going to spook him.
Yeah.
Like
So when it crashes down, you hear "fuck" and you hear a laser pistol fire off, and you see the impact like where the file cabinet was,
okay.
and then you hear, "I need backup in the security office."
I'm backing up. Sean probably heard the laser shot too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm just calmly waiting outside the chain link.
All right.
I think
So-
we're gonna bounce on the mechanic.
For now.
You set us up. There were guards there.
I mean, what did you expect?
I know.
I'll have to go in. Make
Take
a
your
judgment.
mouth.
It's not a two-man job for sure.
Okay,
All right, so I'm back out.
you're out of the filtration system.
Out of the filtration.
Okay.
And I get back over to him as quickly as I
Alright.
can. Do I see like more lights? Do we see more lights opening up in the security?
I mean, there are like no windows
Oh, okay.
anywhere,
Okay.
so you just
You're
saw
fine.
the light through the front door.
You're in the clear.
All right, I'm
Just
back
get
over
over
the
here.
fence.
Yep.
They didn't see me, but they know something was in that.
All right. Maybe we can use that to our advantage.
Okay,
Let's get away from this spot. Let's
Okay.
move. All right.
probably a good idea.
Yep.
All right,
I think for the rest of the night we don't hit this warehouse.
probably a good idea.
They're gonna be on higher alert. We could fabricate a story that maybe, Manticore sending in assassins and they spooked them, but we're here to help them or something like that. But
I like it.
at any rate, we've got our man in position
Yep.
outside of Shadi's apartment.
And clearly, this was not a just walk in and
Well, yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know how much to attribute to Shadi deliberately wanting us to have difficulty. Maybe he doesn't know the layout all too well, but just had a general idea of where the ship is.
Could be.
It's just,
Do you see the ship? I text.
no, we don't have visual confirmation. But I don't want to just walk up to the front office after they had this incident. So, where do we sleep at night?
You each have an apartment.
Okay,
I'm gonna sleep where Shoddy sleeps.
I can just tell you, like, whatever you want to do with Shadi.
Rest of the
That's your
campaign,
call.
he becomes shoddy and lives
I
in his
wear
home,
I wear his clothes.
in his bed.
I use his cell phone.
That's the campaign.
This is becoming a recurring theme.
I don't know why you have a fascination with that.
He named all his characters just like T and
I'm
S.
worried.
Because it's not going to last, because he's going to become somebody
I'm
else.
worried I'm just gonna get a garrote one morning around my neck, and Thomas is gonna become me. He loves it.
Boogie is mine now.
Boogie! Boogie!
Okay, so what do you guys just go back to your apartment?
I'm thinking.
Well, we text him
Yeah.
for a status update. Scene change.
No, we know he's holding position.
I know where he sleeps.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Well, let us know. Once you're
Is
finished.
he to be trusted?
We can't confirm or deny that yet.
All right.
But I'm thinking, I don't know. What do you guys?
You
What-
hear, swoop the grounds!
We'll get further away. Right,
Keep moving, keep moving.
yeah. What are you guys feeling on this in the conference call? Do you want to play this straight, help out Mr. Version, or try to join up with these Red Sun guys? Or we could do what Shady says and kill Mr. Version.
What? Yeah.
That's the one that seems most difficult.
And that
though.
seems
If
like the
he's
least
this-
lucrative. Like all he's offering us is like a plane ticket.
At least Red Sun's giving us a job.
Red Sun. What does Red Sun want from us?
We would be part of
Crew
the
for
crew
the-
of the ship.
Yep.
Do
So
we
we
owe
get-
anything else to Version?
We owe nothing.
No,
to
Yeah.
Version.
you answered an ad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I mean,
We'd make 500
We have to
credits
hear him out.
each if we brought him the
maybe
ship.
maybe one of us can approach Red Sun. Maybe it could be a combo. We feel out their offer, and also recon if we decide to eventually.
Well, if we
cross
go to
it.
Red Sun, I want all three of us there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think
Or-
we should do that tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, while they're jumpy with this.
Yeah, we have a reason, which is that Shadi referred us. So it's
And
like,
if they say that,
But not any later than tomorrow, because we know they want to move the ship
no, it has to
sooner
be
or later.
yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what?
I'm gonna sleep on it.
Okay, you're sleeping on it.
I sleep.
You leave the club and go home?
Yeah.
Okay, finally. Alright. The night passes. What time do y'all get up?
This wasn't that late,
Whatever.
technically. Right? Well, not for us. Maybe
No.
for him.
8:30 sounds good.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Head over to their office, the warehouse at 9.
You all wake up.
Yep.
To your phones
Buzzing.
filled with texts
Okay.
from Version asking where the fuck his ship is.
When is ship done?
Yeah. When is ship done?
This kind of makes me want to arrange a meeting and murder him. When he sends this many
Nine
times.
times it's like.
I guess
we're
we
working on it.
never updated him in any way
No.
of anything.
Just say we have a lead looking into it.
That's what you send to him?
Right now.
Okay.
Like, we're dealing with it right now. We think we know exactly where it is.
Okay.
But we
Then
don't
you
want to
might-
confirm
I
until
don't wanna tell
we've
him-
seen.
I don't want to tell him we know exactly where it is. 'cause
Right. No, I'm
then
saying until we've, but we think we know where it is.
But, he might
But
ask us
think is
where.
not good enough.
Anyway,
I
alright.
mean, they are definitely planning to take the ship off planet. You all know this.
Yep.
We text each other.
To the
then.
Red Suns.
Yep.
If we don't
Okay.
find this ship.
Do you
send-
heal at
send
all
it.
from that?
Oh yeah, I don't know. From all that stuff.
Not as much as you'd like. I
Send
know
it
that.
rest? Yep.
Well, he did say when he'd see me, he would do his bio.
Oh,
thing.
yeah, so could I have done that last night?
When we were running.
I don't think it's as good as you think it is.
The biopsionics?
You have level 0.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can stabilize.
Oh, so that doesn't heal you for
Level
anything.
1 is when you can heal.
Okay, then never mind. I just pat you on the back
What
with
about
no...
the sleeping? Do I gain anything for like rest?
Let me look.
Man, this says system strain. What the crap?
Injury, death, and healing.
Oh my gosh. Trying to remember how it worked in God now.
Well, it's a pretty different scale.
Yeah, I know. A lot more brutal. Con mod maybe?
You regain hit points equal to your character level.
So one.
1 hit point.
Alright. Well, one is
Better than 0.
Sleep up.
Okay, so you all meet near the Red Sun training offices.
Yep.
Does it seem stirred at all still? Everything's calm?
Everything seems like when you first arrived.
Okay.
Alright,
What
guys.
Are we trying to offer ourselves as a crew?
Yep.
Okay.
We offer ourselves.
And if we need to bolster our position, we can say that you know this version he's sending out all sorts of people. You know that'll maybe motivate them to, feel the pressure a bit, and they need something to help get this ship. I mean, Shady replaced some of the equipment and everything.
Transponder.
But I mean, since they didn't leave after Shady did that, they do need the crew. So
yeah.
Let's.
Are we telling them how we found out about this? Because they may not like that.
We're gonna need to give them something. I'm guessing, unless they're just really trusting.
I doubt that.
Yeah.
If they're smugglers.
Shady preferred.
That's my worry. That's why I asked Shady, because
I
don't want to out him.
What do we care about Shady? We're about to leave the planet.
That's why.
I don't care if we burn Shady by giving his name.
Deal.
It sounds like he parted from them on good terms.
Yeah.
So,
as far as we know.
If we need to get violent, I'll give you guys the brainwaves.
Okay. I'll give them. I'll give them.
I can communicate with them telepathically.
Give you guys waves.
Yep. So, hopefully it won't be necessary. Hopefully, within a few hours, we'll be cruising on the new ship. But
I like it.
If you already have a ship, then return a ship.
All right. So we're gonna calmly walk up to the front entrance
Knock
of this
on
warehouse.
the door. We knock on the door.
You approach the front double doors.
Yep.
You see through them a security individual sitting at a desk.
Yep.
His eyes sort of narrow, and he gets up and walks over to the door. He doesn't open it.
Okay.
And he just sort of raises his voice. You're gonna have to leave the premises. This is private property.
End of campaign.
Yeah.
We were not. Do I get my effort back from yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did too. Well, mine was only seen.
Don't we have business here?
We do have business, but we're not invited. But we know that they're looking for help. So I'll say, oh yes, we understand that, sir. But we were hoping to offer our services to the Red Sun.
What kind of services?
Well, my name's Zartan. This is Arth and T. And
You will be Shoddy T.
Yep. We've worked as mercenaries as well as spacefarers. And in case you need that sort of muscle or auxiliary staff, we were here in Red Sun, might be hiring.
And who told you that?
A gentleman by the name of Shady. He's a friend.
He sort of steps back from the door.
Yep.
He gets his walkie-talkie. And he says something into it you can't hear.
Swarm.
Yeah. Freeze!
Light them up!
And he seems sort of having a conversation.
Yep.
She brought that part of Insta panel.
Yep.
He comes back. Can any of you fly?
Out of game.
No.
None of us
No,
can.
none of you picked the pilot because you shit on it. You shit on it.
I didn't know what he was doing.
It's true, he didn't know.
The only option I can think of
You can find one.
is if we bring that one pilot, we contact him,
Well, we can hire a pilot for a day. No problem.
and just say, hey, we need you for a day, and then it's like, oh, by the way, you're leaving the off-world. You're never going to see this planet.
I'm leaving the planet.
I'm thinking we could...
I'm going to get a crap one for
Did-
a long time.
did-
We
Version-
do know a guy,
Well-
right? Technically.
Well, Version didn't give us the pilot's contact info.
He did.
he did.
Oh, he did.
No, that's exactly
That's what we could
That's
do.
all he gave you. Was
We could bring that pilot here
Yeah.
and just say, hey, screw the crappy pay Version's getting you. How would you like to fly this ship out of here?
Yeah.
Join up with the Red Sun. So,
Maybe.
So
Like-
we tell them we know a
yeah, we'll say, none of us present, but we are representatives of ourselves and someone who's very capable at flying all sorts of class of different starships. We just would like an introduction with those who,
So why shouldn't we just hire your friend?
well,
We
If
need,
pi-
we need a pilot.
We're the middlemen.
Middle asshole.
We get a connector's fee.
You gotta imagine.
I mean,
someone's gonna
ships aren't-
try to get that ship from you. You need someone to protect that pilot, don't you?
I mean, ships aren't staffed by only pilots.
No, but we need a pilot. We've got muscle.
Do you have?
This kind of muscle.
Sorry, you know.
Is that something to bring up?
I mean, I don't even know if the telepathy is going to impress or the psychic.
Maybe you can like guess a number. Think of a number. Guess it.
He's not that good of a telepath.
Okay.
Okay.
We say, all right, well, we'll come back with this guy.
All right.
But I'm thinking about sending the kill like message to all you guys. Because I mean, all right, out of game again. Or no, I could just.
Or we can just walk
t-
away.
well, let me
and
do
talk.
Okay,
But go ahead.
sure.
Do it. What you
Well, I was thinking about doing telepathy communication here.
Mhm.
I want to use telepathy
giving
communication
us the brainwaves?
To do what?
to talk to them.
Okay.
Okay. I don't even know if that expends an effort.
Can we?
Probably
return?
does.
Can you?
Oh yeah, it's well, I can use so I have universal communication. I have two-way telepathic contact.
What is the ability called?
All right, so there's telepathic contact, which just says universal
Yeah,
communication.
Transmit thought is what you're talking about, right? Let me see your sheet.
Okay.
Transmit thought, that's not
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Is it though, Mert? Is it though?
Yeah, you have transmit thought.
Okay,
Oh, I didn't even realize you had level 1. I'm sorry.
that's right.
So that means you could do more than just observe emotional states.
Okay.
You can also, so universal communication means you can use your telepathy to communicate with anything as long as you have the body parts required to speak the language.
Okay.
So that's universal communication. Transmit thought allows you to have two-way communication with a willing target.
Okay.
So you can talk to
but
one
you
of
still
them.
have to commit effort for the day to establish it,
Okay.
and it lasts for a scene.
All right.
Then you have facile mind,
I do.
which all of that only requires effort for a scene rather than a day.
Okay.
So that's what you're all about.
So this guy's behind the fence.
He's behind a
double
pair of
door.
double doors.
Oh, okay.
What's your biopsionics?
0?
Oh, yes. Yeah, okay.
Yep. Okay. And so but we can see him through the doors.
Yes.
So it's like the fence links up with these doors, or the doors.
No, the fence. There's a gap between the fence and the building all
Okay.
around. So there was an opening in the fence that you
Right.
walked through to get to the double doors.
All right. All right. Then I'm just gonna let's just walk back from the setback so I can talk.
Well, we
with
told
you
him we were gonna go with the pilot.
guys. Yeah. Guys, I don't think our future is with the Red Suns. They don't want us.
I agree.
We,
I don't
we
want
don't
to
feel-
just deliver this pilot and they just
Right.
cast us aside.
Right. Nope. I think our interests are best served to procure this ship, either for Mr. Version, or if this pilot has ideas with us. But the Red Suns, we're cutting them out of this.
Okay.
We will be an elite killing unit.
We're gonna
We will
have to
storm this building.
All right. Right now.
Oh, actually, that's the pilot. We can just go off planet with the pilot.
Yeah.
Keep
right.
the ship.
Right.
Yep, that's it. Okay.
Right. I say right now because this ship could be gone if we give it till nightfall again.
I agree.
They could find some John Q asshole to fly the ship.
Yep.
Okay.
So we try to arrange a meeting with this pilot.
Well, he'll be ready once we drop the signal.
What signal? Brainwave? coordinates?
No, you said the comm transmission.
You were told to call the pilot once you have
and
the
that he'd be ready.
ship.
Yep.
I'm gonna go up top.
What do you mean by that?
Want me to go up top?
Go up top of the building.
I kind of like us as a team here.
Okay. Vents.
Yeah.
Wait, why don't we bring the pilot to the door? Oh no, you're saying we just clear the building first, then
Yeah,
bring in the
we're
pilot.
gonna have to.
Okay, I thought the pilot was gonna be our in.
This is cool vent system. Yeah, check
Right.
it out.
So we will go well out of sight, like back into the city, but then
Okay.
loop around to go back to where he knows where the vents are.
Okay.
All right.
Probably beef.
You're on the other side of the fence, though.
Are they posted a guy?
No,
No,
I had to
you're
go
on the
over
outside.
Oh
Side
yeah,
of the
yeah.
whole
That's fine.
perimeter.
That's fine.
This thermal knife
Cut-
will take short.
Cut
work of that.
open. Yeah. Cut us a thing.
Can I cut a discreet hole with a thermal knife?
Just this little like. All right, go
I
through.
mean, it has to be decently sized.
Maybe more of like a slit, just like a big slit so we can squeeze
Oh.
through. But then when we're through, then it kind of looks normalish.
Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. Okay.
What's your armor
So
class?
squeeze through. 13.
Yeah, mine too.
You are inside the perimeter on the east side of the building.
These size.
Okay.
You both did that perfect.
Good work.
The
Take us to these vents. Did you speak?
the vent has been welded back on.
I had a
This
feeling
thermal knife will make
Yep.
short
Yep.
work of
The
that.
thermal knife
I'll
got
try
us.
to make a
for days.
discreet hole in this
All
vent.
right, that's a little trickier.
They won't suspect us to come this way.
Again.
Yeah, right. Who would do that? No, it's
Who would fumble a job once
Right,
and
yeah.
do the exact same thing the next day?
no, it's perfect.
Not 24
It's a
hours
perfect
later.
plan.
There's a lot of resistance as you start to cut into it. Do you continue?
What's the nature of the resistance?
You're cutting through solid metal pretty much.
Okay. In that case, yeah.
Okay. You cut it open, but your thermal knife breaks.
That's your only weapon.
Is it just no longer thermal or?
Like the blade itself like snapped.
All right. Let's cross that out. I'm never getting prepared.
Was that your one weapon?
No, I
Oh, he's
have
got a mono
He's
blade.
got a mono blade.
The thermal knife isn't really.
That was his side weapon.
Yeah, it's like a multi-tool.
Apparently, yeah.
It's
all sorts of shit.
Because it's expended now. Yeah.
Cuts
Yeah.
through metal, cuts through it's like
Okay.
a fence cutter.
You can access the filtration system.
All right.
You wanna
Gentlemen.
go first?
Let's see how expensive that was. It's not even on the thing.
You just have a blade though, right? No melee?
Is that a
Or no
small,
ranged, I
small
mean?
advanced weapon?
Yeah, that's what I would say. So, like 40 credits.
Oh, I
not
can
too
get
bad.
another one later.
So you just have a blade though, right? Close?
Yep.
So you
That's
should
all
go
I
first.
need.
I'll
Alright.
be behind you and you.
You-
out the
you-
back.
And you.
Brainwave.
Brainwave.
All right.
You
Let's
go in
not.
all together.
Yep. Well, I mean, one at a time, but in
Single
quick
file.
succession.
Yeah.
And no need to be stealthy. Just get in there as quickly as possible.
I'll be shooting behind you.
Yeah. We'll be
Alrighty.
shooting. All right.
So, as I understand it,
Why don't we? Hold on.
Thomas is bum rushing into the building.
Let me. I want to put in my 2 cents before we actually.
Okay.
Can't we at least try to be quiet, and then only if that fails do we give up and?
That's likely a smart idea.
Because if we can get in there without them knowing we're in there, that just seems better.
You come up with a valid. I think we're angry that Red Sun just dissed us.
Doesn't
so
want
badly.
Dissed us.
Screw him. So stealth
They don't
is
need
probably
us.
smart. Well, at least if you can, you go first. If you can stealth in, you can at least survey the scene. But if you make a lot of noise, I'm following right after.
All right. I'm gonna signal for you to go in.
Alright, Dex sneak then.
No.
Well, you don't know the DC.
Do you have a dex or a
4.
sneak?
That's pretty bad.
4 is
There's
result.
no DC
Okay.
at 4 or below.
No, I know.
Better than 2.
Is 5 the lowest?
6 is the lowest, and it was not a 6. Okay, so you make noise.
All right.
All right, everyone. I just yell, everyone.
Well, I hear it. So.
Yeah.
Just
Bum rush.
in.
Bum rush.
Yeah.
So when you realize you've made noise, that's when you rush in.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, that's fine.
Yep.
Because you made noise, however, the guy was prepared. I mean, this is, of course, in a course of a few seconds.
Yep.
But he's already getting up, and he's got his hand on his laser pistol.
You have to cut that hand off.
So what's the nature of this scenario?
What is the nature of this scenario?
Combat, I think.
Yeah.
Distance-wise,
am I-
Sci-fi
am I-
adventure game. Yeah.
Am I still
nature?
in this vent?
Yeah.
Like,
No.
I'm picturing
He
like
didn't really have the
No,
perfect.
Yeah.
that's why I described the situation. That's when you can see him getting
what,
up.
like below me.
No,
Below
you're in a
me?
room.
I'm
You've
already
entered the
okay,
room.
so I'm in the building.
You're on the ground floor.
You said it was 10 feet from inside the vent into the room, right?
Yeah, he's about 10, maybe 15 feet away from you.
There you go.
Okay,
Uh,
he's just got
There's a lot of
Guns.
He's getting up with
A
his
gun trained
laser
on me.
pistol, and you have your sword in hand.
Yep.
So
Shot
that's
that
where we'll
hand
roll
off.
initiative.
All right.
So initiative is 1d8.
Oh my gosh, a different dice. I got a green
modified
one.
by your dexterity.
Just take one. Take that purple set. I'll use this.
Give me that purple stuff. I'm gonna start cleaning my
Why
dice
is the
bag.
entire green?
At least for
dice
my
gone?
bag.
Why are
It's
there
right here.
all
These are all
tens
yours.
everywhere?
Thomas,
There's no green.
this is
Oh,
full
okay.
set. You want it?
Yeah.
I'll take
I rolled
that.
a 7.
What's an 8?
That.
It's the diamond one.
the diamond one.
Yeah.
But I guess I'll just take this one set. And your
The green has no D6, but do any of them? No, those don't.
I don't
These
think
must
so.
be all non-standard.
Cares, we don't need them.
I need an 8.
You have an 8.
That's not what
Is
I
he the
needed.
only one rolling initiative, or are we all?
No, everyone.
I got 5.
Boom!
Modified by dex.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
5.
A 7.
An 8.
Okay. He got a 7 as well.
All right.
So it will be Mert, then Ziggy, then him,
Then
then the guy in
That's the
front.
guy in front.
Rushing with his model
Yeah.
blade. Yeah,
So
that's great.
Mert, you are outside
Yep.
of the air conditioning
Air conditioning.
or filtration system.
And I hear him make a lot of noise, so I.
Yeah, you hear him start running.
Do we have like speed on here even?
Your speed is 10 meters per round.
Okay.
What?
What is speed?
Right.
All right,
That's a good
thank you.
question. So on your turn, you have a main action and a move action.
Right. Makes
You
sense.
get one of each.
So-
And then you have as many on turn or instants or free actions as you want.
Which
To a certain degree.
we'd
obviously.
know once we start
Yeah.
the campaign. You'll know more of that.
Yeah, so primarily, it's moving and attacking or something like that. But
Sure.
there is a bunch of other stuff you can potentially do.
Well, I will move the 10 meters or feet
Okay.
or whatever that.
You get to the other end, but you are blocked by him.
Okay.
Because he's like at the entrance on the other end with his sword ready.
So I can't see anything technically.
You can poke your head out. You see this guy with his pistol about to be
But
trained.
I'm not able to shoot at him, at the guy.
I'd apply a penalty.
Can I ready an action for when he?
inevitably blasts me.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I mean.
What's the trigger? What do you...
My dome.
You said he hasn't grabbed the gun yet. Or
He has his...
So it's like right here.
He's got his hand out.
So it's just his turn will probably be.
It'll just be, that.
I'm gonna have a penalty either way, correct?
It's a big penalty right now because he's sort of... Like, you can just be like this. So your shot would be like this.
Right, right.
Right now. Now, if he moves, you'd
Yeah,
have
I
a much
know.
better shot.
It's just he'd get hit first.
Chances are high, yes.
I ready. Okay, well I'm gonna have to risk you getting hit. My ready action is.
He's risking that.
Well, it has to be
I mean,
because
yeah.
who knows? I might not hit him anyway. Well, my ready action would be once you go and move,
Once I get hit.
I would shoot. No,
Okay.
not once you hit. Once you move, I would shoot. So it would have to go Sean's turn, his turn, and then your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I take the penalty, which I don't know what it is.
Right.
That's fine.
But I'd rather do that and hope you live. So that's my ready to action.
You are ready. When he moves, you're going to fire.
Correct.
Okay, that's fine. Ziggy.
Okay.
It's
Let
pretty
me
close.
Let me move up so we're nice and crowded up.
Okay.
By that front.
You can do that. You're
All right.
butt buddies.
I could observe the emotional state of this man. Like, is he determined? No. So I could take a pot shot at him with a penalty.
You can't even see him.
It's just too.
Because all you
It's
see
too
is
crowded.
glass.
You
Alright.
can't even see him.
All right, I'm gonna
You're just
go.
looking at Mert's ass.
I'm gonna go prone.
Get him right up.
Yep.
Okay.
You can.
You
All
can
right.
do that.
All right. Good.
All right. He's going to shoot at
Might
Thomas.
add stability to Mert's shot.
Yeah, just plan a hand there. Yeah. All right.
You got this.
Mert, I believe in you.
All right. So he's taking the first shot of the system.
The whole
Yeah.
first shot is by the enemy.
Did a lot of fun bungling around until.
Thomas.
Okay.
Don't
What's
die.
your AC, Thomas?
13.
Okay.
So is this a D20 roll now?
Combat stuff is D20.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna roll this. He gets +1.
Thomas almost flipped it.
It was close.
But he actually made it. Might have made it worse. That was real close.
Yeah, that works.
Wait, so what was he opposing with that roll?
His AC
His armor
13.
class. Yeah.
Where do you see your AC?
Right here. Whatever armor you have on.
Nothing.
Then
I have
you
secure clothing, so I have 13 too. Okay, cool. Yep.
I have 13 as
Yep.
well.
Okay. So the shot comes very close to you, but it singes the wall next to you,
Time to cut him in
and
half.
he shouts, "I need backup!"
Kind of figured that.
And he's gonna move sort of behind his chair.
Okay.
It's not
Time
gonna
for you
save
to
him.
wreck him.
It's not gonna save him, Thomas.
Okay. So you move up to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yours triggers.
Ooh.
17.
All right. You can roll your damage.
It's a
You got a laser pistol? D6,
Yeah.
yep.
4.
Nice.
Plus 1. 5.
We get a +1?
It says. Oh no, that's the attack bonus.
Okay,
This
yep.
is a 4.
Yep.
Just a 4.
Well, all weapons have an attribute modifier for attack and damage.
Ooh.
That was something that really threw me off, but it's good to remember.
Okay.
So, ranged weapons is always dex. Melee weapons is usually strength, but can be dex.
Okay, so I have a 0 because of I see, and that would be the first plus. Okay,
Okay. So,
So-
you 4.
4.
All right. It's a solid shot to his chest. He's like, "Ah! Back up!"
And by the way, he
Should've
can do
let
that
him
to us just as easily
Very
with
easily.
his laser
Yeah, of
pistol.
course he
So,
can.
yeah.
So he moved, but now he technically gets to attack. My trigger was him just moving.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you get to roll your attack.
Oh, you did an XCOM too.
Yeah.
You went into Overwatch.
Overwatch.
mode. Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
11.
That is a hit.
Oh.
Oh,
Weakling.
dude, he's
Well,
done.
we're like-
So
that
you're
mono
using a
filament.
medium advanced weapon, right?
Monoblade. Yeah.
So
I
it
guess.
should be
Probably
1d8
medium.
plus
done.
1,
Yep.
He's done.
and you can use strength or dex.
Oh.
He's,
And the shock value of that is 2.
he's done.
So if you miss, you would do 2 damage. But since you hit, you can't do less than 2 damage.
Oh, that's cool.
He's
Even if you miss.
Yeah.
He's done.
It's to make melee weapons even
Oh,
better.
he's done.
Yes.
Oh.
All right.
7 damage.
You decapitated. Blood splatters across the perfectly clean security room.
Yep.
Are there cameras in here?
No, probably
Do you want to roll
monitors.
a notice?
Yeah.
Gotta
Why not?
do it while it's quiet.
So it's notice, wisdom.
Is that
You're
a,
so
Advance.
bad.
Advance.
Yeah. Oh,
I
that's
see
good.
everything.
You
Well, hold on.
just-
Let me clarify.
Is it 10 or 9?
It's actually only 9.
Okay. You see no security cameras.
Okay.
Okay. Well, nice.
Doors.
Yeah, like I said, there's a door on the one corner of the
Obviously,
room.
the double door was kind of to our left, probably. That's where his chair was,
No.
or to the.
His chair is like here. You came in here.
Yeah.
His chair was here. The doors are here.
Okay.
Through them, like here, you see the front doors.
Oh, okay. So that's the only doors we
Is
see.
the
are
chair of
those.
wheels?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll grab the chair.
All right.
I'm gonna go to the side, by the doors, so I can open it but not expose myself.
It's like a sliding door. It's like an automatic door.
Oh, okay. Then when I get close enough to trigger it.
Okay. You see
Okay.
a guy with his gun drawn.
Oh shit! Okay. Grab the chair.
Need some precognition.
Yeah.
All right. You're throwing a chair at a guy.
Yep.
All right. I'm still gonna let him shoot you, but he's gonna get a penalty.
Okay.
Patch you up, buddy.
I'll have to patch myself up.
So he's gonna get a -2 to this roll.
Alright. Oh, nice. I'm so glad that stayed on the table.
These D20s have been so precarious.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So you throw him off, and the shot goes wild. You see one other guy, like through the doors of that room, like that leads to the warehouse. You see another guy rushing towards the doors.
Where he is, but we're not even really there.
Yeah. So let's re-roll initiative.
Okay.
8.
Oh yeah, it's a D8.
1.
I'm gonna roll for both guys.
6.
4.
Who's
6,
going?
4, 1.
Ooh. Okay. The guy furthest away is
Goes.
gonna go before Thomas. The other guy is going after all of you.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But Thomas did the worst.
I know.
Oh,
But
okay.
PC's break ties.
Okay, I see.
Okay. So only one of them will go before one of us. So you go first.
Just point blank. Okay, roll.
I'll shoot.
That door's open still, right?
Yeah, it's open.
I'm standing close enough to it.
D20 shot.
Yeah, I know. I haven't used one of these in a long time. Yeah.
What's this here D20?
No, it's cool that combat is D20 base, but then the skills use the D6
Yeah,
system.
that's how I like
And
it.
initiative uses a
It
D8.
makes sense because
I like that.
because you'd never deal with really crazy modifiers with skills. So
Right,
using
right.
a smaller system.
And having a curve for skills is better.
Yeah.
Well, and I like that it uses, like you said,
Because you're more likely to succeed at something you're good at.
Yep.
Right.
There's
But I
less,
like that you
there's
use
less
two-
RNG with
It
that.
uses like a
Yeah.
attribute, and
Okay. Roll damage.
Alright.
Is that a crit?
It was 17.
Oh, okay.
Give me that elder sign. A 4, that's
That's
solid.
Okay. You melt his brain.
Oh, nice.
Alright.
This is so dangerous. I could easily get
I know, if they actually land a
Yep.
shot,
But
it's rough.
we're badasses.
Did the door stay? Does the door stay open still?
I'm standing there, man.
Yeah,
I'm
he's standing.
triggering the motion.
Okay.
Yep.
I move and I try to kind of do cover behind like a table as best I can.
The table in what room?
With
where
a free
the
action.
chair originally had been, where the security was.
That's right by the front door.
Oh.
Can I
okay.
make a communication free action as he's doing that?
Say something?
And or like gesture.
Yeah.
Keep going.
What are you doing taking cover in advance?
Alright.
Alright. Yeah.
Well, this.
I mean,
this
you
guy,
can ignore me.
So
I don't-
okay.
you don't have to
You said we came in there. They're over here.
Yeah.
What's the nature of this now?
We're killing people, Thomas.
So you guys are right here right now.
Yeah. And where's the guy who
Like
was?
Ziggy's right here. The guy you just shot is right here.
Yep.
The front doors are right here.
And the guy who's
The
coming.
guy who come in is over here.
The guy
Coming
who-
in.
There's
Into-
another
coming-
set of double doors that he has not gotten to yet.
Okay. Well then.
The room is very sparse. There's like one desk. There's like a
I'm just gonna wait, ready my action until I see the whites of his eyes.
okay.
You like to go on Overwatch.
I mean, you can see him,
Oh, I can. Okay.
but the doors are closed on the other side of the room.
Oh, so he hasn't even come
He
through.
doesn't come that far
Okay.
yet.
Well, I'll move to the door. The door that opened, like that slid.
The one where Ziggy's in?
Yeah, where Ziggy's at.
Okay.
That's closer to him, technically, right?
Yeah.
And I wait. So just so if he's gonna come through that door the moment he does.
Okay, that's fine.
Cause is he the one that goes next?
Yes,
does Thomas? Okay.
he's about to go.
Okay.
Let me just make sure.
Actually, no, Adam, I didn't. I moved. You know what I'm gonna do?
Huh.
How high is the ceiling?
10 feet.
How far away is the wall that I would have run to? Was it about 10 feet or 5 feet? I want to walk up the wall.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna clarify some things.
Okay.
So, readying an action or holding an action costs your move action.
Okay, so that's what I'll
So
do.
you cannot move and
Ready in
ready.
action.
Murda's happiest when he's.
But I don't know. I don't think you're near the door.
No,
So,
I'll just wait until I see him.
but you're in the security office
Oh, so I
because you were like still in the filtration
So
system.
if I move, could I shoot it? Technically? Would I be able to see him if I moved to be able
No,
to
because like I said, the doors are still closed where he is.
Okay.
The other thing, though, that I
There's-
should mention is there's also something called the snap attack. This is an instant action. As long as you have your main action available, so like your turn hasn't come up or whatever, you can immediately make an attack with a -4 penalty.
So it's like a immediate interrupt
it's-
in D&D 4E.
Right, but you
At
can
a
do it with
penalty.
ranged weapons, whatever you want. As long as your turn hasn't come up, you still have a main action. You can just with a ranged weapon or a melee weapon.
So that's technically if they go before you.
Yeah.
You can shoot them. But like
Yeah.
now
I'm not saying this for you. I'm just
Right.
This is an important thing. You can also do total defense, which is the same thing, but it's a defensive move. So
it's a +4.
you spend your
pretty
main
much.
action at any time during a round, and you are immune to shock damage,
Okay.
and you get a +2 bonus to your armor class
Okay.
until your next turn.
Can you still move, or it takes your whole?
It's just your main action.
Okay, it takes just your main.
Yeah.
I will move then to, if I kind of know where he's coming, I will move to the wall, and that will be where I'll total defense. Because I've got wraps. If you
Okay,
would come
so
through.
you're in the front room,
Yes.
and you're total defense. So
Correct.
you're sort of huddling up and.
Yeah.
Zartan's looking at you with disdain.
Yeah, like you know he's gonna target him. But okay.
Fortunately, Thomas. Oh no, one guy gets to go before you.
Yeah, that's this guy.
Yep.
So he rushes in. He points his laser pistol right at Zartan and pulls the trigger
Unleashes on that soft
Yeah.
purple brain.
with a +1.
He has intent to kill. He has intent to kill.
Oh,
All right.
Was that a 20?
17.
Oh.
That's what I rolled, which is only fair. That's
Oh.
also what I scored, so that's only fair. What happens
your
if you
brain
hit
melted?
0?
Your brain melts.
Hopefully
Oh my
not.
God.
Total
That's high stakes.
Really protected
Total
you.
defense. I mean, look at what happened to you.
It's the opposite of total.
What could I have done?
Shot a guy.
You could have
No,
shot.
I couldn't. He was behind a door.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Like he said, I couldn't
Yeah.
ready an action.
right.
Alright.
You were not in a
Fair enough.
position.
All right.
I mean, you could have tried shooting through the door.
Could've-
I never said you couldn't,
That's
'Cause
true.
it was open.
and you never
Yeah,
tried.
Yeah.
Well, no, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't open.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you are mortally wounded.
Okay.
Oh no, it doesn't sound good.
If
Well,
nothing
it's not.
else happens, you will die in 6 rounds.
Okay.
Stuff
So
will
is he
happen.
just like lay there? Is he
He's,
still
he's
capable
bleeding
of?
out.
We'll give you a
Is he capable of
Lazarus.
still shooting and stuff like that?
He is bleeding out.
You've got a Lazarus.
Capable of
I
shooting.
have 2 of them. We have to take care of this
If
guy.
you take any more damage, you die instantly.
Okay.
Oh.
I get bit by a mosquito, dude.
They shoot at your
Someone
feet.
can attempt to aid you with int heal or dex heal. If they use a Lazarus patch, which I assume is going to happen, the difficulty is 6 plus however many rounds have passed since you went down.
Okay, so the quicker they do it, the better.
Quicker they do it, the
So
better.
this is technically round 0 for him?
Right.
Or-
So if Thomas right now did it,
But
it would
Thomas
be-
is
it would
going
be
to
so
kill
it'll
the
be
guy
1.
with his mono.
Yeah, which you
first.
should.
Yep. All right. So
but chances are it's going to be maybe next round.
Yep.
So that would be 7 or
Okay.
then 8. And
Gotcha.
cut him down.
if you have no tools whatsoever, the difficulty is 10 plus the number of rounds,
Oh, good.
and a med kit is 8 plus the number of rounds.
Okay.
So that's why Lazarus patches are really good to
They
have.
are good. Yep.
Because they're designed to do this.
All right.
Oh, nice.
But there you go.
Is the medkit capable of doing other things?
Yeah, you can heal people.
Oh, so this is just stabilizing.
This is just stay like he's
Which is what your ability
he's
actually
gonna
is.
need to be carried somewhere.
Hopefully, I do a
Into
ship.
the ship.
Okay. So the guy is in the front office,
And now it's...
and it is your turn. Your friend is actually you don't. He's not your friend. You just met him.
Ah.
Okay, you're gonna rush him and
Yeah.
slash him. All right, let's see a roll.
20.
Crit.
Okay.
Boom.
Is there any bonus for that?
It's always a success if it's a 20.
By default, no, there are no crits or crit failures to my knowledge.
For saving throws, I know it's a 20.
But he's
yeah.
dead.
Okay.
I wouldn't sweat,
Alright.
sweat that.
All right.
You cut him down. Okay.
Help me. It's time for your Laz patch.
You cannot speak.
All right.
Yeah, I put the Lazarus.
All right.
One of mine.
You
Let's
put
get
the
a check.
patch on him.
Okay, that's a D20 now.
No, this is a skill check. So it's Dex,
2D.
Dex, Int, or no, Dex, Heal, or Int Heal.
Okay.
And the
Plus-
difficulty is 7.
Oh, there you go.
I'm 1 short.
No.
Yeah,
He has no Dex and he has
Oh,
no
heal or
So,
int.
so your heal is -1.
So it's a 5. I'm
Yeah.
2 short.
And
Throw.
he spends the patch, right?
Put another patch on him.
I need another patch.
Do you have
on
any
him.
heal?
You could still try to just heal him. Just
How?
because you
You just
need.
rolled 2 6s and you got him.
Yeah.
Wait, I can just heal him?
Well, you still can try to heal. It's just
Yeah.
No kit?
It's the difficulty right now is 11.
if for so he needed to
You
roll a
need
12.
double
That's
6.
outrageous. I mean, I might as well use my Lazarus.
Now,
patch.
if
Oh, you have
anyone
one.
else went down, he could literally just touch them
Yes,
and
I
they'd be
know.
back.
Touch yourself.
That's why it's so
oh,
good.
you bought a Lazarus. Oh, you had
No,
one.
I just had one.
But then you
I'll
yeah.
use it then.
Okay.
So I can't use it on myself. No.
No. Okay. So a round is passed.
We're just like, how does this work?
Like,
Grab another one.
What's this
How do these
stored
work?
equipment thing? I have a compad and an 8 type 8 cells. What the crap is
Oh,
that?
well, that's where I got my
Compad
Lazarus
is your
patch.
phone.
And the 8 type 8 cells.
So there's 2 different
Ammo?
types of power cells across the galaxy. There's Type A, which is used for armor, weapons, smaller devices, things like that. Type B is used for vehicles and big mech suits.
Yep.
So it really recharges your laser pistol. Pretty
Oh,
much.
okay. So it's ammo, pretty much.
Pretty much.
So
I mean,
you
it's-
wasted
it's-
a Lazarus patch. I wasted one.
So you have 1 left.
It's your turn again.
Difficulty is 8 now.
And there's no effort or anything that can be done to
Yeah.
do.
I mean, if you die, you're gonna be the pilot.
okay,
so.
all right,
Sean,
dude, those rolls suck.
that sucked real
Hold on,
hard.
I have
Wait a
one
second.
YOLO shot with a DC 11, right?
It's 12.
It's 12 now. You can't succeed, can you?
I can get a
You
12.
can. You can get 2.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you don't have a good heal.
No, you're right, I can't.
So it's a -1.
All right,
Impossible.
that's the end of Zartan.
Yeah.
There's
Zartan.
nothing left to do.
The moment,
Well,
if you would have resuscitated,
I look
him,
around
he
this
just would've
security place and see quickly. We scavenge if there's any sort of first aid kit in
All
here.
right. There. See, Mark's thinking.
All
There
right,
you go.
there you go. You're in the security office.
It's gotta.
You fly a
People
cabinet.
gotta
Yeah.
have like cuts and or something.
Yeah. Give me one more.
I gotta
lease
give you
on
one
that.
more chance.
Yeah.
There's a security locker.
Okay.
You find a suit of security armor, a
Ooh.
laser rifle,
Oh.
and 2 Lazarus patches.
Oh,
We're gonna
more
try again.
patches.
Let's
Bring
try
those
again. I give
So
him
now
one.
it's +3.
Yeah.
So
Difficulty
it's-
9.
All right, but you both have a shot.
We both have a shot.
All right, and then
No, his is still an 8
Why?
because
No, he
my
had to-
turn went
You had to
first.
get
Oh.
time passed.
time passed.
Yeah.
So,
It's
okay.
9. I'm being generous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
He's
if
giving,
we
he's giving us a fair
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
instantly got that. There you go.
That's an 8.
That's an
That
8.
would have been good.
Yeah,
That
right,
would've
Tom.
been good.
Right, Tom.
What do we need now? 9?
9.
Yep.
So
So
really, you
need
have to
like
roll a 10.
It's really unlikely, actually.
No.
Okay.
I got half that.
He died.
All right,
You
you
tried.
can loot my corpse.
Alright.
You want
I
that
am-
rifle?
Yeah.
There you go.
I want that rifle.
Well, actually, hold on. Let's see what Zartan was working with.
I had a laser pistol.
Well, you can have that if you want.
You can't loot the psychic training off my body. That's
No.
safe. Yeah.
You want the pistol? Your thing's pretty big.
Yeah, my thing
What's
is
the
pretty
armor
big.
do?
You can shoot better than
It's,
me. Why don't you
AC
take
14.
the rifle, and I'll just take a laser pistol in case I need that.
And you
later.
can have the armor to
TK421.
give
Why don't you
yourself a
take
14 AC.
Okay.
And I'll take the rifle. So is that
It's 1d10.
1d10? We try. That's the worst is you try everything and just
This is a rough system.
How much
Yeah.
armor do I get? Oh, security armor.
yeah.
Okay, so it's a bigger room. You haven't really moved beyond the door to the security office too much, but you see a set of double doors where the guy came through
Okay.
that Thomas killed. Well, actually, Thomas, you were over there, so you can look into the big warehouse, and you see a large ship.
Oh, here it is.
There's also 2 other rooms off of the front room.
But obviously, everybody who would have been coming, they came to try to in the time.
The lights have changed to red now, and they're sort of flashing.
Look around for like security.
It's been doing that for like a minute.
Okay.
I want to look around for like alarm systems, like any switches, turn them off.
There's a computer at the front desk.
I'll go into it.
Okay. You have to put in the login.
Forgot password.
Look on any
Forgot password.
look on any of the guards to
Um,
see if they have any sort of pass,
I forget
like
this.
a badge.
That's
Forget this.
I call the pilot.
yes. Good idea. Now is there a
Okay.
front door from here?
There is a front door. You call the pilot. Yes.
We
is
found
it
the
me?
ship.
Sure. Okay. Go ahead.
We
I
found,
think you get the gist.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
we found the ship for Version.
All right.
It's at the Red Sun Trading
How was
Company
he?
warehouse.
Was the pilot just gonna go on foot, or did he have his own like little
Gonna
vehicle?
fly in.
No, he's not gonna fly in. He is probably gonna take a taxi.
Okay. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Okay. We'll
All
try
right.
to hold it down.
I will hail a taxi and head for the address.
Okay. You'll be there in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we have to hope we don't have any more
You
company.
still haven't found the ship?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, you
They-
did.
they
Oh, yeah,
saw
it's in the
it.
hangar bay.
Yeah.
Saw it. We
Yeah,
saw
I
it.
saw it in the hangar.
Okay.
I don't know. Do we wait? Do we check those rooms to make sure this is clear? Do we wait for this pilot? We can't really. His
Yeah,
purpose
you might
is
as
more
well
to.
clear this. Try to clear the
Alright.
area. You gotta get a clear area for him to come into.
Let's check those doors. Make sure nobody.
You
Nobody.
check the other rooms off of the front office.
Yeah.
Okay. One of the rooms
Big gun.
contains several cubicles for the office workers who manage the legitimate front of Red Sun's operations. None of them are here.
Okay.
The data slabs are powered down and their desks are covered in refuse.
Okay.
No, like wrappers and
Yeah.
yeah.
Green.
That was the only room.
No, there's one other room. It looks like a sort of a small laboratory.
Oh.
You see a couple like vials on one of the desks.
We should try to feed it to
Should drink
Zartan.
those.
Maybe he'll come back.
As a zombie,
Alright.
was
a
kill-
psionic
He
zombie.
would kill you if he
Yeah,
got
he
the
would
chance.
definitely kill you.
Yep.
He's got like tons of patches all over. He'd know we
Yeah,
tried.
these useless patches. Yeah.
6 patches.
Vials, you said?
Yes,
You want those?
I look
You
at
want
they
to
are
drink those?
green.
No.
Yes.
No.
Dude, you could
I'm
become
out.
you could become Mr. Hyde.
I'm out.
Oh,
Or the Hulk.
flashback.
Yeah.
He's been queasy this whole time, right?
Yes.
Oh god.
Does that affect anything?
So far, no.
Okay.
Maybe.
That's when we get the ship off.
Yeah,
then
like
the
once he's
baby's
in
born.
space and
Yeah.
stuff, then
We're
it's
gonna get
starts-
it off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking with them.
0 gravity.
Alright.
Vomit.
Yep.
Dash
Okay.
Rendar is arriving.
So you've not entered the warehouse yet.
No, now we probably. Well, in that cubicles, were there any weird little pieces of paper that said password?
No.
Log in.
Piece.
No.
Okay. We have to check the warehouse. That's what you said. You saw the ship, right?
Didn't we all?
No, we haven't. You just saw it. We went. This
I
was
thought we're
before.
in.
that.
I picture we're in a big
No,
warehouse.
you're in the
opening.
front section, which is office rooms in the security office.
We have to go into
The
there.
warehouse is the whole back section. You've not gone into
Oh,
it.
we haven't
You
gone
lead.
into it.
I got the rifle.
Alright, let's.
Looking around.
Okay.
Looking around.
As soon as you go through the doors into the warehouse, a laser blasts against the wall next to you, and you see up on a catwalk, like
That dude.
yeah, like 75 feet from you. There's
One
a guy
dude.
like crouched down.
He missed.
She missed.
Get him.
How long's the range of this rifle?
Zartan would be signaling you forward if he.
Was he laser pistoling us or laser rifling us?
Can you tell
They
the
all
sound?
have, they all have pistols.
Okay.
It's certainly within your range
Okay.
if you're a good enough shot.
Yeah, hit him with that rifle.
So like here, I have a 0 shoot. If I had a 1, I add, or they would
You'd
just
add
that would
1.
be put into the
You'd add one,
attack.
but he is
phase.
behind
Yeah.
some cover, so it's going to be a -2.
No.
What'd you get? No. Okay, your shot goes wide as well.
But I move to try to be like,
Be behind.
why he just shot at us. So I try to pop off a
Total
shot, and
defense.
then no, that has to be your shot.
Oh,
your move.
okay.
So if there anything, I can move 10 meters.
Yeah, you can get behind, not some full cover, but there's like a
That's-
crate that you can.
And I tell him, I don't think you're gonna be able to help much. Get your pistol out and try to.
Well, that's how I'm gonna help.
That's yeah.
I'm
With
gonna
a
take
-1.
Take out my gun and
Isn't
pop
your
him.
shoot? Do you have any shoot? Okay.
So it's a
So you're gonna get a -3 for your roll.
-3 only.
because he's got a cover.
Oh no, -4. You're right. Combat skills is -2 without the skill.
We rolled good though.
12.
Oh, all right. Roll your damage.
It's a D6.
D6.
3.
You kill him.
Oh.
It was an incredible shot.
Little mushy brain.
You're better at, with
Guard.
that pistol than I expected.
Yep.
Well,
That's good.
Okay.
We only
Let
lost
me
one
read
of
the
us.
actual text then.
we only lost one.
You enter an enormous warehouse with very high ceilings, the top of which look as though it can open and shut to allow small spacecraft to take off and land. Most of the room is taken up by maintenance and fueling equipment. A series of computer consoles lines the east wall. On the landing pad is a spaceship, the Free Reign. The stairs are extended down, but there are no signs of activity inside. And just at that moment, the pilot,
Walks in.
whatever his name is.
Dash Render.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yep.
Okay, yes. The Dash Rendar enters into the front offices. You see
Chaos.
at least 3 dead bodies.
Well,
Yeah.
no,
4, counting
including
Zartan.
Zartan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of blood.
Just take
Red
out
lights
my,
are flashing.
Just take out my laser rifle.
Yeah. You see the doors to the warehouse are open.
You see,
Damn, what a mess. You the guys
Who are
who
you?
called me?
Yeah.
The pilot.
Oh, good. We gotta get out of
Jeez,
here.
I almost shot you.
Hey, it's been a scene, man. It's been a real scene.
Sorry,
What's the
We
situation?
lost one of us. One of those guys out there was one of our buddies. He's dead now.
Well,
here's the shit.
He'll be forgotten.
wow.
Well, here's the shit.
But here's the ship. We got the job done.
All right.
At least he didn't win.
Question your boss. He told us it would be 500 for each of us. There was 3 of us. We're gonna have to talk with him if we get the other.
There's funeral
But
expenses.
you can fly this thing out of here, right?
Oh, should we bring his body
Of course.
like for safekeeping or
Zartan?
yeah?
This guy, Dash Render, asks you.
Kicks his
In
car.
Odessa? Who cares?
He
You're
says,
right. Forget
"Hey,
it.
he's got some credits on him.
Oh.
I'll take." Nope. Dash.
Yeah.
Dash
It's gone.
taking them.
It's gone.
All right.
Alright.
I'm
So
taking
Dash,
his
Dash
credits.
is gonna take us. Can we come with you?
He says, "Well, I mean, I'm delivering this to
I'll tell you because since I'm going to
Very
play
sure.
this character,
Yep.
Yeah.
you do not want to fly this alone
Okay.
because there's too many systems.
All right.
So you definitely want help. You wish
Okay.
you had more help.
Yep.
And you are supposed to fly it one system over.
Okay.
So you're supposed to leave the system, which is something he didn't really mention to them.
No, he didn't.
To the Gandril system, which is a real backwater place.
Where
And
the
you're
primitives are.
specifically going to one of the moons there.
Okay.
So you have the coordinates.
Okay.
You alone have the coordinates.
Yeah. We have no idea.
We can help though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you need.
All right, Dash. You gonna keep looking at those catwalks. Make sure there's not somebody else hiding up there.
They would have shot at us already.
Dash doesn't like your thinking, so he's gonna keep looking.
Okay.
There's no time. You gotta get this thing out of here.
All right, fine.
Don't you see all the red flashing lights?
Okay.
That's gotta be done with-
Open the roof. Let's get out of here.
Oh yeah, we should probably figure out how to do that.
How does this thing fly? Like up or straight out?
It probably has that capability.
It's
a newer
it can
ship.
Fly up.
Yep.
It can fly straight up.
Yep.
Alright, we'll
This is the
look to
future.
try to see if we can figure out a way to open the top from in here. Like a garage
What does
door.
that mean?
Like
Let's
buttons.
look for
Buttons
opening.
where? You're in a warehouse.
We can make a discreet hole in the ceiling.
As a pilot, you know that the controls would not be located on the ship.
So
For-
somewhere,
To open the roof.
Oh well, no, of course
somewhere
not.
in the hangar.
Maybe that guy who we shot.
One of you head up to.
Can I telekinetically
One of you
lift
head up to
him
the
down?
catwalk. One of you head up to the catwalk.
Okay.
I'll check that security
I
office with your dead buddy.
start walking up the wall.
All right, and you can look wherever you please.
Mang, I walk up the wall and then I walk along the ceiling to
I'm
get
just
over
gonna
the
look for
catwalk.
like buttons, like on
Okay,
the wall.
I'll
like-
reiterate the description. Most of the room is taken up by maintenance and fueling equipment. A series of computer consoles lines the east wall.
There we go.
Computer's
That's
gotta be
yeah.
it.
That's where Dash
Okay.
is going. Yep.
consoles. I like
Okay.
that too. I'm gonna.
you're going to try to access the system.
But do they need
Open
passwords?
sesame.
Yes.
If you want to break in,
Gotta
there
hack.
is an int program check.
Oh.
I'll give it a shot.
You're good at
Actually,
this?
do you have a new sheet? Do you have what?
I do have a
Does he,
Yeah,
does he have int?
Do you have int?
Not good int.
None of us have good.
I have
int. None of us
-1.
are smart. I'm
There was
programmed.
a hacker character
There
you
sure
could have picked.
was.
Well, you have
Also was
0.
a pilot.
You are the
Yeah.
smartest.
You guys just went with psionics, yeah!
Yeah.
Smartest, yeah.
It's true. All right, I'm gonna program.
Well,
Well, it's
Go,
the
you-
same
you
for
know,
all of us.
you-
I
There's a
think.
few
Yeah.
computers, so you can all try.
There
all
you
right,
go.
let's
I'll
all
try
try our hand at programming.
All right.
Nope.
Nope.
Maybe
Yeah, maybe. I think it's an 8.
That's an 8.
minus.
Oh no, your int is in a minus.
My int is -1.
Oh, that's -2, I think.
My program
Oh,
is
yeah.
-1.
7.
7.
What was yours? Yours was shooting the computer, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it was 5.
Mine was the same as his.
It was a 4 net, so.
Okay. No, none of you get in.
7's not good enough. Well, then
There
nothing's
is an
gonna be good enough.
alternative way, if you want me to tell you.
Well, of course.
Shooting the ceiling.
Not everybody just thinks, of course. But I can tell you.
Me as well.
Does
I mean, the pilot would probably realize this. You can shoot your way
Yeah.
out. But that does attract
Yeah.
certain attention.
Okay.
What choice do we have?
shoot our way out with
Through the roof.
With the ship's
with the
weapon
ship's
systems.
weapons.
Yeah.
Or through the side, I guess.
Yeah.
How many times can we try this computer before it like blacks us out? Locks
There's
us out?
one more computer you can try. The others are locked.
One of us gets one more shot.
I got it.
Okay.
No. We're blasting our way out.
I should have done it.
No.
It's a little late.
Yep.
He should have done
He
it.
should've-
Oh, well, you know,
You know.
triple hindsight, yeah.
Triple hindsight.
Would 9 have been good enough?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Triple hindsight.
Get on,
Triple hindsight.
get on board.
All right, let's go.
Alright, let's go. If only there were 3 more
Alright,
computers.
as you all rush up the ramp, you see a group of armed guards
Enter.
rush into the warehouse.
We gotta use the ship
Stop
weapons
'em!
for that.
blast these guys.
We gotta do it.
So,
Should we get us out of here?
close the access ramp.
Of course.
Yep.
I look to run for the
Lasers
weapon
start
systems.
pelting the side of the
Okay.
free reign.
Oh, shit.
What?
Weapon systems.
You want to man the guns?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. There
Great.
is.
Will shoot count for that? With the shoot
Yep,
skill?
that's what
Okay.
the gunnery uses. There's a multifocal laser
Okay. I like
and there's
it.
a sand thrower.
I will I'll go for the laser.
Okay.
What do I have to do?
You can just roll
Shoot.
a shoot.
Boom. 10.
You disintegrate one of them.
Yeah. Screw these Red Suns. They should have just let us in.
Alright. So I want to go to the cockpit, get all the systems up and running,
Okay.
prepared for launch.
The Free Reign is a battered and worn free merchant class trade ship. Appears to be
Okay.
lightly armed, although some interesting modifications have been made.
Alright.
You notice that the ship has advanced ECM capabilities, which might just save the crew in a pinch. There's
Alright.
space for the standard allotment of crew, a common area, and a spacious cargo hold. This is a ship meant to stay under the radar and move small amounts of valuable
Is
cargo.
ECM emergency countermeasures?
Electronic countermeasures?
Oh, electronic. Okay.
Yeah, so basically in ship combat, you can just shrug off one hit.
Oh, alright.
It's a burst ECM generator.
Alright.
A ship hit, not these guys laser hit.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that's.
So
We gotta get out.
you fire up the ship.
Yep.
Yep. And you achieve liftoff.
Okay.
And now what's the plan?
Gotta shoot our way out.
Straight up.
Through the roof or through the walls of the building or what?
Imagine.
So the roof, it's just like a metal, like
Yeah.
slate
Yeah.
roof.
and it's meant to be open more where a
But it
wall
might-
is concrete or whatever, and not.
Yeah, I think I'd take my chances with going up than through the side. But if I go through the side, I can shoot. You can shoot it first before we punch through it.
Yes, that's true.
Or is like the up with stuff falling on us? Like,
Maybe you just go full. Just give one of the walls a full blast.
what's the harm? Just see what happens. See if there's a good hole.
All right, I'll try.
That shouldn't even require like skill really.
Your
You're just,
laser?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're not trying to hit anything in particular.
Yeah, you make a sizable hole.
All right.
In the
And
wall.
if we have to hit off some chunks, but now we don't have to go full. Yep.
Full.
So I'm gonna.
Blast through.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna need a pilot check then, because you're in a crowded industrial.
Yeah. No, because I know I'm gonna want to start lifting quickly, so I don't.
That was
slam
the
into
advantage
more.
of the roof, is you get to go straight up.
Yep. Okay. 6. Might be a bumpy ride.
Straight into a building and just done. End of campaign.
Yep.
You do
shot.
just some scraping
All right.
against some buildings. It's not a subtle.
I
exit.
grimace.
Yeah. So you can keep track of the ship.
Okay.
It started with 28 HP.
Okay.
It has 18 now.
We're okay. We're okay.
He's through though.
Oh yeah.
You are in the sky.
Okay.
All right. So I need their help to navigate, or
No.
Okay.
No, pretty much. That.
But I had a guy for the gunner, so that was
The
good.
gunnery, yeah. So there's 5 positions. There's the pilot,
Okay.
obviously, or the bridge, technically.
Yep.
There's the gunnery, the head of gunnery. There's communications. There's engineering, and there's the captain.
Why don't you go fuck around in engineering for a bit? Try and fix the ship.
Monoblade.
Yeah. I mean, we have no communications to send, and we don't need a captain right now. So.
Well, every department has to have a head, so you are going to have to double up.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I'll be the captain and the pilot.
At one time.
Yep.
Yes. So if you're on a single fighter, you are the head of all 5 departments.
Yep.
Alright, well, I'll be in charge of engineering.
That leaves gunnery and
Actually,
communications.
gunnery sounds better.
He's
You don't
already
have
on the gun.
You don't have the shoot skill either. I have that already.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll engineer.
Okay.
Then you are gunnery and communications.
Okay.
Okay. So to jump, to activate your spike drill, you need to be on the edge of a solar system.
Okay. I'm not there yet.
You are in the orbit of a planet right
Yep.
now.
So we need to get to the edge.
Okay.
Because I need to jump to go to a different sector.
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
Or a different system.
Yeah. Different system. Yep.
Okay. As you enter the outer atmosphere,
Mm-hmm.
warning lights sound in the cockpit. And a fighter
That
swoops
doesn't
in
sound good.
behind the ship. You're
I'm on
being
it.
intercepted, and a voice crackles over your speakers. Unidentified free merchant. You're a rogue ship suspected of violent acts against the Red Sun Trading Company. Surrender at once.
Yeah. You're right. I blast.
Yep.
I
Open
shoot
fire.
Okay,
As
that's what.
communication head.
The gun.
Okay, so I'll
The
tell you
laser.
your weapon information now.
There's nothing to communicate.
Say, we surrender.
No,
We
let's shoot.
communicated his boss. I think we should shoot him.
Yeah. No.
So the
we're open
multifocal
fire.
laser has +3
Okay.
and does 1d4 damage with 20 armor piercing.
Oh shit, that's a lot.
Keep firing.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of like all the mechanics are very similar, I suppose, between ground combat and ship combat, but the numbers vary wildly,
Yeah.
and the way things are done vary wildly.
Because a capital ship could have like 40 armor or something crazy. But yeah.
So you have the multifocal laser.
Yeah.
Then you have the sand thrower, which is a +3 as well. It does 2d4 damage, and it does flak. So that means you get to roll twice against fighter ships.
You said flak?
Yeah, flak.
Okay.
So you get to roll the hit and the damage twice and take the higher result.
So
It's meant to kill fighters.
it's meant to go. Well, then that's what I do.
Okay, so now we get to do space combat. You do not just get to roll. It's a completely different system.
It's unfortunate for me because I have to leave in
Yeah.
like a minute.
Yeah.
But this is supposed to be once the campaign starts to know what
It's
combat.
it's important.
Yeah.
Yep.
Keep
So-
firing.
You are each the head of a department or more than one department. And to do specific actions like firing or trying to hack into another ship or try and escape, the specific things related to each department, you need command points.
Okay.
And so basically, the captain decides in what order the departments go. And each department head is going to decide from a small list of actions whether they're going to be pretty much generating command points for the ship
Okay.
or they're going to be using command points for their department. So for you to fire, you need them to help generate your command points that you can use to fire.
Right.
That's pretty damn important for you to
So
fire.
like if the ship is at like almost no HP, we want to have engineering
Try and restore it,
or
or try and
fixing.
get the pilot to get out of there.
Yeah, right.
And you might have engineering first boost the speed of the ship temporarily by overclocking the engines.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'm summarizing it very quickly here,
of
but
course.
it's very interesting. So, the main way you generate command points is by doing an action called Do Your Duty, which basically you just describe how you're helping the situation, and you get 1 command point.
Okay.
Or Above and Beyond, where you pick an attribute and a skill, and you explain how you use that to help the ship or situation. You roll that against difficulty 9. If you succeed, you gain your skill level and command points plus 1.
Okay.
But if you fail, you take minus 1 command point. So it's a risk.
So
So
once-
in order
once
for you
we
to fire 1 weapon once, you need 2 command points.
So I have to really convince them. Like right now, it's probably easy to convince them.
Yeah, this is a real easy situation, but things would get a lot more hectic.
Yeah.
Right.
So pretty much all it could be is just them doing their duty. You, as the head of the communications department, do your duty for that.
Right.
And so that would generate 4 command points, and then you fire your guns twice if necessary.
Yeah. I would convince them I'm the best.
Of course. Fire! Fire!
So,
Fire!
I mean, normally you guys would explain how you're doing your duty, but for the sake of it, just go ahead.
So this is also just 2d6 for the attack, or is this a
No,
D20?
this is a combat.
This is a d20. Okay.
So
I'm
it's plus 3.
I'm sanding him. I'm using the sand.
Sand throw, yeah. So you get to roll twice and take the better result.
I roll a 21 and a critical fail. So
It's a good thing to take
The
this.
21.
Yeah.
They have an AC 18, so yeah.
3, 5 damage, or 2, 4, 5 damage.
Okay.
So it's just pelting sand at them.
Pretty much.
It's interesting because the thing recommends that you use the sand thrower because it's a fighter, but these fighters have 5 armor.
Okay.
So
which means you did 0 damage.
Shrugged it off.
Yeah, but the other thing only does a 1d4.
But it has 20 armor piercing. So if they have less than 20 armor, they take full damage.
Oh.
This thing has 5 armor, so
Yep.
it shrugs off all your damage.
No. That sucked.
So unless I rolled.
You have 2 more command points, so try firing the laser.
Alright, I'll do that.
Fire!
But this you don't get to roll twice.
And I didn't roll good enough.
Okay. So that
We're
was
gonna
that.
take return fire.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna mix up some wires.
And I said I do have to go.
Alright.
Okay.
But
You got pretty much everything.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
So once we actually would own a ship, everybody would, especially with how our party
it gets a
set
lot
up.
more involved.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
And
pretty
you
cool.
It'd be a glorious moment.
And
when-
you actually, probably care about your ship.
Right. Well, yeah, of course. Well, and that's interesting. It's a whole different concept compared to the other, and different weaponry and stuff like that. That's cool. All right, dudes.
Yep. See ya.
See you guys.
What's that game at Gen Con that we played? Like everyone's
Artemis.
Shit, Artemis.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's similar to that,
Yeah,
but it's all in
less-
an RPG.
Less
blackjack.
poker or less blackjack involved. Yeah. Right. Yep.
So the fighter is going to fire back. It's going to plus 4. Ooh, that's going to be a miss, I'm pretty sure, because your armor class is 14. Oh, what did I roll?
You got 13.
Oh,
With
okay.
plus
Then
4.
It's a miss.
Yep. Whew. Could feel that one.
Yep.
Just missed. Fire the laser.
Oh, can I just do that?
Take control.
We're pretending he's
All
still
right,
there.
I'll-
So
Someone will fire the laser, and I'll roll for that man.
Yep.
So it's just going to be
D20.
2 shots.
Yep.
So D20 plus 3.
13.
I think he might get to add a shoot skill as well. So I think it might be plus
He's got a
4.
1.
Yeah.
Shoot. Yep.
14.
And that's a miss.
All right. Fire again.
All right. No.
Keep firing.
All right.
No, you can't.
I mean, you can use a sand thrower because it's 2d4.
Might as well use the sand thrower too.
That's
Well,
not
no,
an
you
attack
get 2
roll.
shots.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, so I
Because
passed.
you're all working
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
help him
I
fire.
still prefer the laser. I
I
think it's
think
better.
that's a better
Yeah.
move. 'Cause
All
it's hard
We're
to
just
get.
trade blows until one of us hits.
Oh my god.
Okay, so he's doing 3d4 damage.
Holy shit.
Do we have armor?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have 2 armor. So that's 1. Or no.
Yeah. Or no,
How the fuck do you read? No, it's just 3.
The one on the
Yep.
bottom.
So I don't know what I rolled the
The
first
first one
time.
was the one I thought.
I thought I rolled. I don't know what I. Okay, so
I
we'll
thought
say
you
it was
rolled a
1,
3 both
3,
times. Yeah.
and 2,
Rolled
which
1, 2, 3.
is 6. So you take 4 damage.
Holy shit! How much ship HP do you have?
14.
As an engineer, can I repair that?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Now I can do
Bang
something.
on it with your sword.
So there is damage control.
Yep.
Takes 3 control command points.
Mm-hmm.
You have to roll int fix versus difficulty 7.
Oh boy.
On a success, you repair a number of hit points equal to your fix skill times 3.
-3. I think I can.
I'd
only
probably
harvest
give you like a minimum amount, but
of 1 times
something
3,
like that. Yeah, maybe
Or
3.
1
I
total.
would give you 3.
because that's a really hard success roll anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Do we have command points?
Well, it resets every round. So you have to decide each round who's going to build up command points, who's going to spend command points.
So if you build, then you're not doing anything, right?
Not specifically,
Like
no.
with shooting, building command,
No, that's spending
That's,
command.
yeah.
piloting.
I mean, he's always assumed to be piloting.
Yep.
Is that building?
No. I mean, that would be like do your duty. That would build 1.
Yeah. So he did his duty. He did.
I'm doing my duty all the time.
That's what you
wasn't-
guys have been doing every time. All of you are doing your duty to build up 4 command points,
that
and then
he
he's
can
spending
So
them.
we
shoot it,
do
yeah.
have 3 that we could spend on engineering.
No, but then we have less firepower.
I should mention, you can... Once per round, you can not take damage. You can choose to not take damage, and instead take a crisis, which is, sort of a special thing. Also,
oh man, I
remember...
could have rolled 3d6 for my pilot check and dropped the loads.
There you go.
And I also get 2 bonus command points at the start of a ship's turn in combat.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Now we can.
So now you can repair and fire.
Also remember you have the ECM generator, which can
Yes.
negate 1 hit.
Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
the generator. Are you
And
sure?
as the captain, you can, once per round, you can choose a department, and an action that department takes requires 2 fewer command points.
Okay.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, I really should have printed up this ship command action
Yeah.
page. I don't know why that's
So
not part
for
of it.
one
We have it
command-
for the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 1 command point, and we already get 2 extra. I can try to repair this.
We get lots of stuff. So I didn't. Star Captain is at the beginning of a ship's turn in combat, so that's right now.
Well, the
Or
ship
no.
turn?
The ship's turn in combat.
I mean, that's not every turn. Because there's rounds and turns.
Okay, so
So really, that was the first round.
that was a
but we
one-time
can
thing.
let that happen.
All right,
now.
so I'll get my one-time bonus for Star Captain right now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get 2 more command points, and then as captain, you said I also get.
You can do support department
Okay.
to make them do an action for 2 fewer command points.
There's a lot of math involved.
How much?
Because
does
if
it
I
cost
do-
to shoot,
It costs. We were able to take.
2 shots. So it must be 2.
It's 2 to fire 1 weapon.
Yeah.
You can fire all guns for 3, but each gun has to be manned.
So
And
you would
so-
you would have to join him on the guns to do that.
Right. And they would have worse odds.
Yeah. So you should have Merch shoot again.
Right.
He can fire both guns. We have enough points for that.
What guns are you firing?
Lasers.
The lasers first.
Laser. Nope.
Well,
Or could we?
he's
potentially-
manning 1 gun.
Oh, that's right. So
He can
can't.
switch, like, in between rounds.
Yeah.
But per round, and it's
Okay.
whatever's manned
So he
is
can.
manned.
Can he shoot the laser again if we dump enough CP?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was my. It's two CP to shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was my Star Captain. The bonus that we get 1 time.
Okay.
So now we can shoot again.
20.
Nice.
That's a crit, or that's not a max success. So you can roll damage.
Yes, you can.
This is 1d6.
It is
D4.
1d4.
Totally unblocked.
Yep.
Raw.
4. Nice.
4 damage. All right, you definitely singe it pretty good. That's
Okay.
half its health.
So we've spent 4 CP so far. Him on the guns.
We have 2 more.
So he spent duty, or he spent CP shooting.
Yes.
And we're able to give him CP by doing our duties.
Mm-hmm.
So it's already assumed you've done some duties.
Well, at least 2 duties worth, because he got the 2 from Star Captain.
So that was just a free thing.
Yep.
Right?
And
But then you did your turn.
yes.
So your turn is done.
Yep.
As a captain.
Yep. But if you do your duty, he could shoot one more time with your 2. Or is he? Are you only providing one? You're only providing one duty.
But he does 2 duties.
You're the head of. Oh yeah, you're the head of
Yeah.
one department. He's the head of 2.
Really, should he be the head of communications?
It'd be better for
You didn't want to be.
Yeah, you just took it.
He just took it.
But can he do his duties for communication and then shoot with that command?
Yeah, I mean we're sort of messing up the turn order here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's right. It's implied
Assume
that
all duties will be done.
if you're the head of multiple departments, you are doing actions from like one of them, and then all the other departments are just doing their duty.
Okay, so yeah.
So he's doing the duty of communications to get 1 CP.
You can fire one more time.
Flipping switches on the radio.
Yep. Shoot again.
Alright.
Okay. If you roll well.
Nope.
No.
Okay. Then he will roll.
He will destroy.
Oh god.
Is that 17?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the EMC.
Okay.
Yep.
Then it's negated.
All right, but that's been used now.
That's pretty good.
All right. Keep firing.
Alright, now this one's for real.
All right.
16. Plus 1 shoot. 17. Is base attack bonus applied to this?
Your base attack bonus is 3, plus 3, plus whatever his shoot skill is.
So it's 19 then.
Okay, that's a hit.
All right. Get a sweet.
All right,
Another 4 again.
4. 3.
That's good.
All right. It is on its last leg.
So it's guaranteed next hit.
Yep.
That was your first shot.
Keep
And with
shooting.
all of us doing our duty, he gets another shot.
Keep
one more.
flipping
Yep.
those switches, boys.
You do that duty. Nope, that's gonna be 15 total.
Yep.
3 plus his 1. Is 15 good enough?
No.
All right.
HC 18.
1 more.
I don't know how you get one more because Star Captain was what gave us the 3rd shot last round.
Oh,
So.
alright.
Yep.
In third hindsight.
Oh, but now they missed.
Okay, you can
Oh, there
shoot
we go.
twice again. I think he technically gets to shoot twice, but
Okay.
we're being
Thomas,
quicker
let's
here.
get your rolls.
There you go.
Yep.
20.
Okay, roll damage. Well, no, you don't even have to. You blow it out of the sky.
Hey, attaboy, kid. Don't get cocky.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's jump. Well, no, let's get to the edge of the solar system.
You barely get a moment to rest
Yeah, okay.
before another red sun strike fighter appears on long-range sensors. This is sort of weird. I mean, this is not an official scenario.
Okay.
So I don't know why he wrote it because this is not how I understand the rules to be. But anyways, this other fighter is trying to get a sensor lock on you
Okay.
so that it can pursue you through space.
Okay.
So we need the comms officer.
That is Thomas, your super
Yeah, let's say I'm
Yeah.
calm now.
So you're rolling int program.
Oh boy.
And the fighter's rolling an int program. But he gets a +4. Because you're larger than he is. You're a free merchant class. Or a frigate class. So
Int program.
int program.
That's so indicative of
I
our.
don't need to roll.
Yep. That's so bad. That's so
Let me think about what that was. What just happened?
that you bumped into the bowl at the same time.
Fucking up is what you do
result of-
best.
Yeah, it is.
A total result
Okay.
of 1.
Then the pilot gets to shine. Because now you get to try and outrace him.
Oh, they don't call me Dash Rendar for nothing.
So this is going to be an opposed int pilot skill.
Oh, easy peasy.
With an additional +1.
Okay, drop the 3.
That's pretty good.
+1. An additional +1.
Yeah.
That's 12.
Oh, I don't think he'll beat that. I think he gets +3.
Alright.
Nope.
No.
You are too good.
Alright. So he still has a sensor lock on us. Or
He
no?
does,
Yeah.
but you get a 6-hour lead on him.
Alright. Well, he can go sit in the corner for 6 hours while we're doing stuff. Alright, let's get to the edge of the solar system.
Yeah, so
Alright.
that's going to take 48 hours.
Alright, I'm gonna eat some, like, Easy Mac.
Okay.
Go to the captain's quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Lounge in the captain's quarters.
Okay.
Play on the holodeck a little bit, I don't know. Yeah, slap Murd a few times just to, like, instill discipline. Let him know who's in charge here.
Nice.
And then,
Should we try to repair some
yeah,
damage?
you could.
I'll try my hand at these consoles again.
Okay.
Cross some wires.
Oh god, that's how the ship's gonna blow up.
fix. Int fix.
The ship is gonna blow up before we...
I rig like the gun where the comp should be or something.
Nope.
I get
Elder
an
Sign.
8.
Yeah. Okay.
You get, like,
you
1
restore
HP.
2 HP,
Nice.
but that's all that your skill level and your resources
Alright.
can do.
Hey, hell of a job. This is sparking less now, so
Nice.
that's excellent. You poured enough water on the
I put the fire out.
switchboard.
Yes. Stop smoking.
Yeah. Yep. I'll smoke.
Nice.
I'll light
Future smoking.
I'll light a cigarette off of, like, one of the engine fires in the engineering.
Maybe there's a future cigarette.
Yeah. All right.
An e-cigarette.
All right. Good. We took full advantage of the 48 hours to get to the
48 hours go by. You make it to the transition zone at the edge of the solar system.
All right.
Now you need to make a jump. You need to activate the spike drill. You were provided a rudder by version. So a rudder is like a route through metadimensional space. Without these, you are almost certainly going to crash into a star.
All right.
Almost.
Depending on how fresh and updated the rudder is, it provides bonuses or negatives.
Right.
So you were given a good one.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So the difficulty is going to be 5.
Okay.
The base difficulty is 7. It's -2 because you have such a good rudder.
Yep.
So it's an int pilot check, difficulty 5.
Where's another D6? Okay. 7.
Alright.
Yep.
Good enough.
Yep.
Okay. You enter metadimensional space,
All right.
and you will need to fly for 6 days.
Oh shit.
You will not lounge during this period because any major mistakes will cause you guys to veer off and end up like 6.
All right. What if
systems
I
away.
want a break?
That is what they are for.
Okay.
It's not so much piloting.
It's just keeping.
It's like noticing anything blatantly wrong,
and just
really.
tilting it a little bit away from there.
So you
Yeah.
can do it by yourself.
No.
In a pinch. But you will need to have drugs
Energy
to stay awake
drinks,
for
yeah.
6 days, and you will probably fuck up.
Nope.
So it's really recommended minimum 3. And that's
8
what you
hour
guys have.
shifts.
Yeah. So
I'll take the first shift.
6 days go by.
All right. Nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
Nothing-
You guys
nothing
didn't let me down.
Terrible happens.
All right.
You end up in the Gandrel system.
Okay.
There's 3 major gas giants. There's higher levels of radiation than usual.
Okay.
There's no inhabited planets.
Okay.
But
This is
you've
where
been
he wanted us to go.
you've been directed to a small moon,
Okay.
one of the gas giants, where there is a secret base.
Is this where the pilot wants us to go?
This is where our
That's
employer
where
wanted us to
he
go.
was
Oh,
directed
yeah.
to take the
Yep.
ship.
And you are still technically his employee.
I haven't openly betrayed him
Okay.
yet. No.
Okay.
So I will
Okay.
put in those coordinates. Yep.
Takes 48 hours.
All right.
Fine is not quick.
Yeah. No.
In this
That's
game,
that's
which
good.
is
I
good.
like that.
Yeah.
It's not all just cryo
Press
sleep
a
warp
button,
speed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Roving and reaching.
Right.
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
eat more Easy Mac.
Yeah.
Do the rotation.
Easy
Yeah.
Mac.
Yeah. No, that's gonna be a
I'll
staple.
fix
Yeah.
the sparks again. Can I do more?
No.
Because Easy
You
Mac.
have no knowledge about how to fix this.
You've got.
Okay. Oh yeah, you said maximum.
You've got noodles where you just add a little bit of water,
Yeah.
and the cheese is just a powder.
Yeah.
So like that is perfect space food right there. Like that'll keep forever, man. All right.
Play blackjack.
Yep. Blackjack and Easy Mac session 1. Yep. Oh, sparkling water, Thomas.
Okay.
Like that carbonated taste. Yeah. There you go.
So, the base consists of nothing more than a landing pad, an
Okay.
airlock that connects to frigate-sized ships, such as the Free
Yep.
Reign,
All right.
and a few simple rooms.
Got a dock.
Yes, you do not need to do a check to dock.
Alright.
It's never mentioned in the book. So, in Elite Dangerous, you can get a docking computer, and that just handles the whole thing for you. So I just assume that's standard issue.
I like that.
Yeah.
Unless you're docking.
Unless, there's
If there's no facility
right,
to
then
dock.
there's
Yeah.
some
Right.
fuckery.
Right.
But yeah, you dock right into the thing. The thing connects to the side of your ship,
Yep.
and you can enter the base.
Well, I'll have my blaster rifle, not like that, but like on me, just casual. Well, 500 credits.
You are being
Now
paid
it's
more.
time.
Okay. 500 credits. You don't need to know.
For each of our companions.
Yeah, you don't need to know how much I'm getting paid.
1,500 in total.
All right. So let's meet with Mr. Version, or
Okay.
his representative.
So you enter in. You leave the ship.
Yep.
You go through the airlock. It cycles. You enter into the base, and you're approached by Aaron Vershin and 2 armed bodyguards.
What are they doing here? No, I know.
We
That's
could
standard.
get off planet if we kill him.
No, just hold on.
I know we're already off planet.
Well
Dash.
done, Dash.
Mr. Vershin, looks like some of those, these other guys, they checked out okay.
Seems that way.
And, did a little bit more damage to Red Sun, but apart from stealing their ship. We, took out one of their fighters, and, well, their whole warehouse operation, well, it's cleaned out, you could say.
Good. Very good. Well, thanks for the ship. We'll put it back to work. Suppose you'll be wanting your payment.
Indeed.
You suppose correctly.
All right. Well, let me get it.
Okay, I'm watching him real closely.
He's gonna quick draw on your ass.
Alright.
A gun?
Yep. He never intended to pay
This
you.
is the final battle. I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised that he'd be willing to take a risk like this. Like, I mean, I guess he's not that high up for Manticore that he's the
Yeah.
one doing this, but all right.
It's a cartoonish way to just
Yeah,
wrap
no,
this
right,
up.
right. Because like realistically, it's like he would
And it's
probably.
really funny because he's paying you 500 credits. I mean, he's paying
Yeah,
you like
he's paying
2,000.
that.
That's what he told you.
Yeah.
But the ship is worth 1 million.
It's like we did a
Like,
really good job.
It's really in his best interest just to pay us,
I know.
or to gas us, not have a standoff where
Yeah.
you could easily just die. Like, yep.
Like you-
All right. Not all right. Well,
This is
we've
the
got.
world we're in.
Can you control Merc too, Thomas?
Sure.
I mean, you're just gonna be
Yeah.
I mean, we're just
We're just
blasting
gonna be firing
Yeah.
and-
All right. Here we go.
Okay, so he's gonna quick draw on you.
So is that like a free action for him before initiative?
Yeah, he's gonna get the first
Okay.
shot.
I'm sure he's aiming at
First
dash.
shot first.
I'm sure he's aiming at dash.
Oh,
Red
yeah,
Dart.
'cause
Okay.
you've got a
He's
big.
the most
I
expensive.
do have the big
Yeah,
rifle.
The most expensive target.
All right.
It's just a +1.
Oh, that'll hit.
That will hit.
Could be dead.
That's soft.
Oh, let me roll my
yeah,
HP.
do your health. Let's find out.
5. Same thing that Zartan
All
had.
right.
Done.
Ooh, I'm
Nice.
alive.
There you go. I mean, you can drop all 3 of them in one turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
But let's do initiative.
I want to do it in one slash
Let's see here.
1d8.
Yep.
These could be-
7.
7.
Oh, lucky 7. Roll for Mert.
He got a 7.
Wow, triple sevens.
Oh, that's jackpot. We're gonna
All
run.
go before any of them.
You know who I'm aiming. You know Dash is aiming at.
Okay.
You don't need to ask.
With the laser rifle?
Yep.
Alright, you're gonna have to roll well. He's actually got a bunch of health.
Yeah, well, I got a bunch of laser for him. 12.
That's enough.
All right. Oh, that's all.
AC is really
That's true.
mostly low.
All right.
Like they all have just an AC 10.
So your attack bonus is your damage bonus, or no?
No. Base attack bonus is different.
Okay, so it'd be my Dex mod.
Yeah,
I get +1 damage.
Dex mod adds to your attack roll
Alright.
and damage roll.
3 damage. Got a ways to go.
Alright, you clip him in the shoulder.
Yep.
Seems in pain, but
Yep.
he's certainly not down.
All right. Well, are you guys?
All right.
Time for you guys.
I
to
will
shoot.
note, Version is carrying a laser pistol. Bodyguards have laser rifles.
So actually, we should shoot these.
Probably.
Let's say
yeah.
Arth is gonna
It's D20.
Arth is gonna shoot one of the guards with a 1.
Okay, he misses.
We're
Alright.
gonna die here.
I mean,
Nah.
you could move behind cover. You all have move actions.
Okay, Arth will then move into cover after his
Okay.
action.
'Cause,
But
like, half cover is -2 to the roll, which is
Yeah.
not nothing.
pretty good. But T is gonna move forward and melee.
Oh, God. Okay. Which one are you? You're butchering one of the
I'll
bodyguards?
focus on one of the guards.
Okay.
But I do have Savage Fray, which means
Nice.
enemies next to me suffer shock damage.
Wow.
I'll apply that to Version.
Wait, what?
He's gonna apply the shock damage to version.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you're
yeah.
doing a big
Yep.
slash.
Sweeping strike. Might be
13.
Yep.
That will hit the bodyguard, so you can roll your damage. And then I think you have 2 shock.
You gotta sing the bodyguard to him while you're striking him.
28 plus 1 plus whatever your strength or dex is.
4 total.
Okay. That does not kill a bodyguard.
Let me see with the shock. Does the shock apply to both or only?
Shock is really only if you miss.
Okay.
Where did Mert take cover behind?
Let me check with Savage Fray. Let me check.
Because yeah,
You
I
took
mean,
cover behind some barrels.
Oh, actually, it says interesting.
is there enough barrels for Dash?
Yeah.
All right, Dash will do the same.
The shock damage of your weapon treats all targets as if they were AC 10. So I think if you get above 10 but you miss, you could still do shock damage maybe.
Yeah. So Savage Fray, all enemies adjacent to you at the end of your turn whom you have not attacked suffer the shock damage of your weapon.
Yep. Oh. Okay.
So Version takes 2 damage.
Be right back.
And I think Ziggy did 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he's looking bloody, but he's not down. You hit the bodyguard for 4, so he's looking bloody but not down. And then the other guy's untouched.
Mm-hmm.
And now they all get to go.
Oh, merge into total defense.
So they are both... well, they're both behind cover. You're in the middle of them, so you're definitely being targeted here.
Can they shoot me right next to me? Probably easily. But is there any bounty for that? Like range?
There is... Actually, I don't think they even can.
Oh.
I think that's a rule, that they can't shoot when there's a melee guy next to them, because that makes melee even better. Because basically it's like they're trying to bring up their weapon and you're just like pfft. I just have to check if it's two-handed only or one-handed.
Two-handed shooting.
Yeah, if it's a two-handed weapon that they can... I think that was it, because I think a
Okay.
pistol they can still slip in and shoot you. So Version would still get a shot. I think one of the bodyguards, the one that you hit, he would probably try to back off, which would give you a free attack. I just wanted to double check. Doesn't say. I don't remember where I saw that, but pretty sure.
Am I dead?
No.
Okay.
I'm about to get fired upon. Or not. depending
Well,
on
you're
who.
definitely getting fired on once. Okay, I don't remember what I saw, but I'm pretty sure that's the rule. It's for two-handed weapons. So, the bodyguard that you hit is going to try to back off to get a shot off on you, so you get a free attack.
14.
Okay, roll damage.
Make him pay.
6 damage.
He's dead.
Made him
And
pay.
do I shock Luther again?
That's at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Version is going to get a shot off on you, though. 13.
AC 14.
Oh, alright. He misses. And the other bodyguard is going to get a proper shot on you with a laser rifle.
This
That
could be
sounds damaging.
very dangerous.
15.
It's very dangerous.
Okay, let's find a D10.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. 4.
Oh, I live.
We both taken
Alright.
some hits, man.
It is all 3 of your turns then.
You know who dashed.
There is one bodyguard untouched, and Version is near death.
You know who dashed.
Okay, finish him off.
It's personal.
Nice.
I'll be
As
seeing
long as you don't roll a 1.
Yeah, I'll be seeing you on the flip side.
As long as you don't roll a 1.
I want to use one of my die.
Come on.
I'll use this percentage die, I guess. 3.
That is,
Oh, plus 1, 4.
that is death. Kill Version.
I'll have Mert fire with his rifle at the last guard.
Well, Mert's got rifle now.
From behind his total cover.
Yep. It's half cover, but
That's
Pretty good. 15
okay.
plus whatever.
Then you can do damage.
With a D10.
minus whatever.
The D10. What's his dex mod? 0, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Everything's
just a
0.
D10.
9.
One shot. Dead. There's a smoking hole for a head.
Oh man,
Okay, all 3 are dead.
Nice.
I want to loot Version's corpse.
Okay, you find 3,000 credits.
Pretty good. Plus we have this ship now.
They also have the 2 laser rifles and another laser pistol.
Yeah.
Put
Well,
those in our bag.
yeah, we'll grab the guns, grab the money. There's nobody else on this station.
Do you search the station?
I think it's best we don't.
Where's your sense of adventure?
What if we find more men?
Could take them as crewmates.
What if
We're in charge here.
We're in charge. I'm the captain.
Yeah.
now.
Who's really in
Does
charge?
Version have any like jewelry or signets or anything like?
Bling?
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
Anything that
You can add
signifies.
version bling 0.0 to your yep. Do we want to search the station? Just get the hell out.
I mean, we have his chain now, so we're in control. They'll listen to us.
Just may as well show his severed head, or one of the guards guys who cut their head off. I suppose we could just resupply the ship.
Yeah, I mean, the smart thing would be, I mean, we won. We won, so
Yep.
Yeah,
No, we
you
can
beat 'em.
we can pick up crewmates on some.
some other planet
Yep.
where we're not potentially.
So yeah,
wanted.
I'd say we'd get whatever supplies are in easy access.
You refuel.
Yep.
Okay. And, I mean, you get probably some food
Yep.
and water, and then you can leave.
Yeah, and as Dash Rendar gets into the cockpit, you see like the reflection of like the nearest star off of his eyeballs as it like flies. All comic book, you know. So
Yeah.
That's
you,
really
you
cool.
do get a message from Kira Gurov, the CEO of Mangging, who is very upset with you. But yeah, you have a ship. You would be level 2. And you can go anywhere you want.
I'm really hyped for this.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
And you can,
I love how deadly it is.
Yeah, it's good.
Epic.
we can send a shoddy text and say Version is dead.
Yeah, send him like
Pay us.
you can send him like a dick like where you make it with text, like you know like on like you know like those emotes or not emotes, the copy pasta where it's like bam, there you go. So yeah, I mean, it's so important if you're anticipating a combat situation to like get whatever advantages possible. Like
Yeah.
'Cause if you're just gonna get in a shoot off,
It can be
you're
one-
just as easily
Yeah, you
able
don't
to die.
want to do that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting dynamic.
No, that's great. That's good.
I'm really glad we got to the end because there was a while there where I thought you would just go kill Version or something
Yep.
and just ignore like the entire
No, yeah,
scenario.
we could have just
Never
killed
make
him
it to
immediately
space.
in that opening room, just
'Cause-
like.
Yeah, up until you met Shoddy, everything was going as predicted.
Yep.
But Shadi not predicted? I thought he was a key piece.
Well, no, he's in there, but I was like improvising.
Yep.
Oh,
Because
got
you were
it.
talking about getting off planet.
Yeah.
And so I was
Well,
like, okay,
that was
I'll
for-
roll with that.
Yeah, well, for me, that was a way of talking about the ship without directly talking about the
Yeah.
ship. Because if he knew about it, that would come up. I was hoping. So,
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he really. It was a difficulty 12 check for him to reveal specifics.
Okay,
And Mert
yeah.
actually got that,
He did.
which was a big deal.
No, that's really cool, man.
So I really tried to steer it towards those
Right.
offices.
I'll keep reading, and I'll be watching the primer videos. So it's good stuff.
It's a pretty sweet system.
It is. So we'll have Karagen, and then dive in. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Hopefully, we get a ship pretty early on because that's the cool part.
Yeah, it is really cool when you get the ship. But I like it probably not immediate ship
No,
access.
no, you got a
Because
little bit.
that's a really satisfying
time.
achievement when you
Yeah.
get the ship. So.
That ship did have a smuggler's hole that you would have eventually found.
Yeah.
53 seconds left.
Are you gonna
I'm
win?
1 point away.
You're down.
I need Sack one to run